Lame old man.
Here, boys, to a good show, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. That's not good. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start this ding dong.
Son of a bitch bastard show.
I think you should rip the whole thing down. You gotta do son of a bitch and bastard.
I gave those boys a hummus sandwich. I ain't paying for shit.
And all the fat got off my intestines. And it slid into my colon, and I could sit down again and take a shit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you've tuned in to the BBPP cast, aka Son of a Bitch and Bastard, for April 29th, 2019. It's still a Monday, cause the brothers Brae be coming your way. Tune in today and say what we gotta see, or say don't know anyway. Let's get ready for the show.
That wasn't very good improv.
No, it was terrible. I was like doing two things at once.
That was a bad improv, boy.
It's awful. What's today's date?
Today is...
What's the name of the show?
I was about to do it, then you asked me the date.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the Son of a Bitch and Bastard show. This is episode 12.
Sweet.
Today's the 29th of April.
April.
How many days are in April?
30 days past September,
Is
April,
it 30
June,
or 31?
No clue. Wednesday's the first. So
That's another thing that doesn't need to be that way.
31.
Let's have one fucking amount for
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
Oh, all right. Hey, here's my brother.
Yeah.
Chris Sport Dyer. Look, we got a
I'm a
website,
sportsman.
SOFABAB.com. SOFABAB.com.
SOFABAB.com.
Wait, I thought-
Now we have SOFABABshow at gmail.com. Give us an email. Give us our new email some work.
The
There's
SOFABAB show, SOFABAB show at gmail.com.
And look at that. Finklestein's not that pale.
Yeah.
And that's Finklestein, by the way.
He's
And
got
Matt, look, he's got his own camera.
Hey,
Look at
sweet
him.
drink.
Matt Sweet Drink Harmon.
Sweet drink.
Not drinking a sweet drink, though.
No.
We
I don't think I've ever had a sweet
Everybody's
drink on the
old.
podcast.
He's
Nah, you would know better.
Drinking an America drink.
Yeah.
You,
America.
With all the flags.
you show my
I'm
brother
going
your
to start bringing
flag.
screwdrivers to this podcast.
You should.
Yeah. I fancy me. a
Tastes
nice
better
screwdriver.
anyways.
Screwdriver.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
A
Lady
thing
drink.
to. Oh.
I can't do it. You know why?
I do have a
Do you know why I
screwdriver.
mainly tease you about all these drinks?
Sweet drinks?
Why? Because you want to drink them?
Well, they give me
nice.
heartburn, so I can't.
I did bring a screwdriver, actually.
Why?
Hey, it's his pocket tool.
I think
for
I
his
went on a
scrapboard.
Randy the Rat stretch for a while where I was drinking this. Do you remember that Whaler's rum? They had all those flavored spiced rums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was drinking them with juice because some girl told me to do it, and I just did it. And then all of a sudden I just started shaking one day. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
That Randy's gonna die though. He come in
Yeah,
the
he
tavern on Sunday morning. He was already drunk. We just
Really?
started drinking mimosas. I'm like, hey, Randy.
Oh, he wasn't at work?
I'm like, why aren't you fucking slinging hummus? And Cliff is gonna be very disappointed.
He didn't. He came in just to drink?
Yeah.
No.
No work.
Him and some girl and some boy, and I go over and like, hey, Randy, tell him about the nerds rope, and he was like, shut the fuck up.
Really?
I'm like, when do you have any feelings about anything?
Yeah,
you
I didn't
fucking-
think he had any filter.
Oh, wait, what Randy are we talking about?
Randy the Rat.
No fucking
Not
way.
Uncle
He
Dead
said that?
Randy.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Well,
the
he ate
nerd
a
rope?
nerds rope out of some dude's asshole one time.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good
So
on
that's
it.
why
He's a
it's,
trash human being.
It's like if you're gonna eat a nerds rope out of someone's asshole, then you don't care if people know that
Yeah,
you eat nerds rope.
yeah.
Everybody knows that you eat nerds ropes out of assholes,
Assholes.
Randy.
That's why, it's a good thing women aren't just like us.
Yeah.
Because they're like, how about we just have some sex? And we're like, let me get the nerd rope. I guess that's about the only way I'm going to do anything to an asshole, I guess. I want
There's
some
a
nerds
Nerds
in
rope
there.
in there?
That'll
I want some
straighten it out.
nerds or Twizzler.
There you are.
Nice Twizzler.
Yeah. Not the Tootsie Roll, though, no.
But only
Yeah, you might get confused.
Yeah. exactly.
but he likes the chocolate Twizzler to honor my grandparents.
Oh, really? Why is
That's
that?
true.
My grandfather loved the chocolate Twizzler.
And then you
That
have
was
to-
actually the son of a bitch that he
like
was talking about.
I like the
no
black
shit.
And the
Son of a bitch
bastard,
and bastard.
What was the bastard? It was the chocolate Twizzler and the what else did he like? A hard-boiled egg. The son of a bitch.
That's
and
great.
bastard.
Do you guys know the true story of the Son of a Bitch and Bastard show?
You know, I have to tell you this. Sweet Drink and we both got asked by a third party that was just inside the booze store that we were at. They're like, "Oh my God, what's the name of your show?" We're like, "Son of a bitch and bastard." And they're like, "Oh my God, who's the son of a bitch and who's the bastard?" And we're like, "Well, we don't know." So yes, you chiming
Well,
in
that's
on the
no, that's
origin.
pretty easy on that. That's not the origin.
Well, it's pretty.
Just look at it. Who do you think's who?
I said it was you
You're
two.
the son of a bitch.
I'm the son of a bitch. My brother's
a
the
bastard.
bastard.
I told him it was a couple
Except-
dire, bro.
Except you guys both know your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Well,
about to tell you-
the story's much
No one's a
more
bastard.
disrespectful than that.
Do you know why?
Yeah, get back
Because
to
when my grandma died, that's all my grandfather. He was pacing, going, "Son of a bitch and bastard,
I think I
son
have
of a
heard
bitch
that.
and bastard."
Just shaking his head, son of a bitch and bastard. I think
the
he was
best-
talking about the Holy
My brother
Ghost.
and I.
The Holy Ghost and
It was.
Jesus. How could you do this to me, you son of a bitch and bastard? He left God out of it because he's a good Catholic.
He is a good
Yeah.
Catholic. Speaking of which, I was reading in the news. You know how there's that fund you can send money to
Oh yeah,
to save that
the
church.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know
Some
that.
girl sent €3. I'll fucking kill that little kid.
That's news.
Yeah,
was
they were
look
like,
at
this sweet
She's
little kid.
2 years old. She wants to save that child raping
You know,
palace.
she's still richer than any of us. €3. That's
The rape hut.
$3,000.
Per penny we have in our copper pots.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I learned a very nice thing. You know, a lot of people don't realize how to really equate the Trinity.
Oh
Right?
Yeah.
You know, it's the Father,
Father, the
Son, and the
God,
Holy
yeah.
Spirit.
Uh-huh.
Think about it like this: it's a glass of piss.
Uh-huh.
It's piss steam is the Holy Ghost.
Okay.
And then the Son is a piss popsicle.
That's nice.
You're an-
Water, steam, frozen.
It's all about
Yeah.
piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the three forms of God.
Yeah.
But it's all pee-pee.
It's the truth too.
Piss.
That's in the Old Testament.
That's an old
they
Testament
edited it
right
out.
there.
Well, they originally it was just
Didn't
piss.
they take like 12 books out of the original
They just
Bible or some shit? 'cause it
slapped a
didn't fit
bunch
their
of shit
agenda?
together. There's thousands and thousands of documents about all this stuff, and then they grabbed. I like this one. I like this, but they grabbed duplicates. Why did you put duplicates in there? We don't need John, Paul, Ringo, and
Stanley.
George Harrison.
More like pooplicates.
Yeah, where's the Mick Jagger book?
Yeah.
That's not what Mick
good for
Jagger
bitches.
sounded like. I don't think.
He did.
I'd like it more if he sounded like that. Ha!
Sounds more like Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis was God.
See, he was. I don't know much about his work.
All right.
That's the man I strive to be if I had his money. Just fucking eating Cheerios or whatever and having guns and shooting at shit.
Fucking
Oh,
14-year-olds.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
This guy.
where
He
you're
tries
going.
to slip it in there.
Yeah, but the 14-year-olds were like his cousins. Like,
Yeah.
Didn't he marry
Oh,
one?
So he
good.
just talked to
Oh,
his
Priscilla.
sister. He talked to his sister. Was like, "Hey,
What-
can I
what
get
year
the-
was
Can I
Elvis?
fuck your daughter?"
Yeah.
What year was Elvis?
Yeah, what? I mean, years.
I think he
That
started.
When was he big?
1956
I think it started at like
Elvis.
49 to like 78 or something, or 77 when he died.
Oh,
it was
the year
it was like
49.
late.
Yeah, he had
40s.
all them fucking Christmas albums and shit. By
And they
that
sent him
point-
to. They're like, you're not going to send Elvis to Korea, are you? They're like, hell yes, we're going to send him to Korea, but they sent him to like, not Korea.
Yeah, he died.
I don't know
Faked.
shit about
Kansas.
He faked his death. He had a
Oh.
doctor in the States in '99 that was
I only
caring
know, like,
for him.
Well, that they
Three
just
songs.
Elvis just he literally died in 1997, but it's that butterfly effect.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
which explains the Mandela effect. Which,
That's what I meant.
Who the fuck could go ahead and explain the Mandela effect? I
Only
brought you
you.
some hats. I felt really bad earlier when I was like, "Oh, I ain't never gonna sell you nothing, you motherfucker, you." So I brought you a nice little skeleton cap.
Because what happened is I called to see if he was coming.
Skull caps?
'Cause that's the kind of producer I am. I call
The
20,
guests.
30 minutes before
Be like,
the
"You
show.
coming?"
Oh, shit.
And so,
Oh,
Sabado,
I like that one.
he goes, what's your name of your company?
My company is
How'd you answer the phone?
oh, this is Paul Be Fresh.
This is Paul at Be Fresh. I said, what the
I
hell are
think
you
I'm-
trying to sell me?
Yeah.
Or something like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, and I said I wouldn't sell you anything. Anyway.
Because he was full of shit. He knew it was my.
So for your brother, I got him a nice pink pussy
Oh,
cap.
that's the best hat I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's nice.
Turn
You
it-
don't know
turn it
how
around.
fucking happy I am right now.
Wait,
I-
turn that around.
That's for you.
Oh no!
Is that
That's
a cat?
for you.
Nice.
That's a pussy cat on a pink hat showing its
Goodbye,
asshole.
Fleurs.
I like
You-
that's a
Sorry,
perfect
Jake.
hat for
Wait,
you.
where's
You,
Jake?
You know
you
how
keep
many-
Jake in your beautiful
Hi,
roster.
Jake.
I think you should put Jake.
You
I
on
mean, how
just
many
add that to
times
your-
customers are like, "Hey, what's up with his hat?" No, it's a fucking hat. Shut the
I
fuck
like it.
You should wear the other hat for the show, not that hat.
Not this hat.
No,
Why?
you can't see it, but the other hat, you can see the button. Put that in your wardrobe.
That is-
I'm doing this for my brother-in-law.
Yeah. I support what Jakey's doing. And then for you, I got you a hat with a bunch of different thing on it, like a
Can I
moose.
bend that bill?
Oh, absolutely. A moose. You got a cabin with
Oh,
some
that's
smoke
nice.
coming
that
out
bill
of
ain't
it.
meant to be bent.
Evergreen tree. You got a marijuana leaf,
No, that's smart.
and this is for you.
So how did you guys? Who started that Brian fella?
Brian and John.
Who's John? I don't think I met John.
Nah, I took over for John.
See, it's too bright. And how did you get involved with these
Yeah.
boys? Other than just showing, they just kept finding you asleep in there.
Basically,
They're like, all right, you go work here.
it was goddamn you a special motherfucker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need some help. You want to help me? And it was like, yeah. And then that was it. And then John be gone. And basically,
But did you have to buy in or something, or is it just?
oh yeah, I'm bought in.
What really happened was
What'd you put in?
Brian realized that Paul was part of a really successful podcast,
Exactly.
SOFABAB.
Exactly.
and he wanted a little part of it.
Yeah, exactly. What is our email address?
Actually, why
how do
don't
we
we-
spell it? SOFAB. Can we play the
Please
email
answer your own
song?
I
question.
gotta remember. Was that you guys? It was this one.
SOFABAB.
Ready?
Yeah.
SOFBAB show at gmail.com. SOFABAB show.
That's really why we went through 5,000
.com.
names, and that was the only initialism we could. Or I guess that's
Yeah, somebody stole SOFABAB at gmail.com.
I guarantee someone's just got like a list of like domain names that go that get bought
We have
somewhere
like
out
200 or
there. They just
300
make
in the
email real
archive.
quick.
So there you
That
go.
way you can
There
buy
it
it
is.
off of
Somebody email us, you cocksuckers.
Hey, we'd appreciate
Fucking
the
do
first email. I
it.
met Jack again in like my adulthood.
What, his
Jack.
buddy Jack?
Nah, the Jack at the tavern, Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, he wants to do the podcast.
Oh, that's your
by the
that's
way.
your buddy.
Who?
Jack from the
Yeah,
podcast.
Jack's not a bad guy.
Yeah, he
That's
wants to
what I
come do the
said.
podcast.
Nah, who I really want to mess with.
I've been
is,
trying to get him
But
on
actually,
here.
he's been listening. So, what's up,
Good
Jack?
Hi, Jack.
What up though?
Come do the podcast, bro.
I like him.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a good, because the
I-
best thing
he did
he
it once
does.
at the tavern.
Yeah. Is see, I'm too broken to laugh at stuff. So he laughs a lot. It's good. It's
That's
good to
great.
keep good to keep things moving.
Right, get some lifeblood in here.
Patrick told everybody when he started that Jack was gay, that he confided him, pulled him aside, and said, "I don't want to really be a problem here, bra." But
That's actually true, and we all believed it for like the
Yeah.
first month or two.
fucking.
And then it just
is
came
it
out.
okay that I'm gay? And, like a waiter. And then, like Pat was like, "It's okay, it's okay."
But none of us wanted to say anything.
Well,
to him.
and then we had a meeting after he left. We gathered all the employees. Was like, just so you know, Pat says
Hi, Mark. How are you?
he's gay.
What up, Parisian?
Yeah, that was mean to me, wasn't it?
That was pretty
I
good.
think
I
it's
liked
pretty
it.
fucking
But I mean,
hilarious.
No, it's proper.
I think he likes it. You did that, though.
Yeah, I think he does too.
Well, now I don't
He
think
tells
he
all his
appreciated
friends all the time.
I don't think he appreciated it at the time, right?
Well, probably not.
Yeah.
He was really
That's what
trying.
makes
to,
you a-
He was really trying to get with Donia.
Oh yeah, I
was
forgot
like-
about that.
Look at you left your post.
You doing a little beer and whiskey?
You left your post. I got to go to my brother now.
I am very.
Look at you got your own
Sounds
camera. You look so
disgusting.
good. It's up higher. You can see. His
You guys think I can
mustache.
make it till the end today?
I don't know.
The last time,
Let's do it.
I was just I was laying
think
on
we
the
can.
table and I had to be carried down on a stretcher.
Yeah, I was like a pole bearer.
Not
Yeah.
at all.
Pall bearer?
Whatever.
You got one sitting next to you. It's his name.
That's the whole reason
Do
he's.
you know how many times we've been
He'd be
pall
the
bearers?
greatest pallbearer ever.
I'm a great pallbearer.
Oh, man.
How many times have we? At least a few.
Well, they're always
times.
like, all
Once
right,
for me.
what, you're in your 30s, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Pick
that's
'em up!
usually when our great grandma died, I'll never forget. It was my Uncle Hank and my grandfather, and she died. She was 3,000.
Yeah.
And so they were already 1,500. So they're like, "Hey, carry your mom's casket. You remember that?" And we had to go catch it because they were dropping it, and you and I had to carry it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They almost dropped their mutter.
Oh, wow.
Well, I got.
So would you guys just jump on the caboose and like fucking...
They were like, get the fuck over here, you piece of shit. I'm 1,000. 500.
Right.
Go over there. Go over there.
Yeah.
I
She was a lot heavier than she should have been at. She
Well,
weighed about 4 pounds.
She probably wasn't even in there. That was covered in gold.
Exactly.
And it
That's
had
true.
5,000 had these gigantic crucifixes on each end that were like solid gold.
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
do that shit for my grandpa, but I was like 10, and like everybody else, I was the only one that was a kid, and I was like, why the fuck am I here? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not lifting anything.
It used
Fuck
to be
you
an
guys.
honor.
I did
now
that
it's
for
just kind
several
of an
people.
inconvenience.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't make because it was like all Marines and like all these old people and shit.
I
I'm
know
like,
I've done it many
like,
times.
what am
Well,
I?
I've been-
I'm not even holding anything, guys.
I've been a surprise pallbearer a couple of times.
Well, that's what
Have
the
you?
one I definitely was a surprise one.
Which one?
You were
Like
drunk.
It was a
secret,
surprise
didn't
funeral.
and I-
we killed Uncle Laz last night. We got to get him
Yeah.
out of here.
And they kept it quiet. They didn't tell anybody. It
Yeah,
was just a bunch of
That is
9,000-year-old
definitely how I
Greek
want to go
women.
out. I want to plan surprise
Yeah.
Did
funeral.
you say 9,000 Greek?
No, now that it was all a bunch of 9,000-year-old Greek women, and we get there,
yeah.
and it's just like me and Alec, and they're like, just throw him in the hole.
Alec,
Alec Shabakilian, my Armenian
Shabakilian.
boy. Yeah, and they're like, we're fine, so we just grabbed the pine box out of the back of the pickup truck and fucking dumped him in the hole. They had to return the casket, but
fuck
I
yeah.
had a piece of cardboard that said Laz on it, stapled to it.
Shout out to Alec too.
I still
Hi,
go.
Alec.
I
told
go
him
fun
to
guests
come
on
a
here
million-
too. I
I've
would
tried.
love that.
He never would come.
You don't think
Yeah.
he'd come out now? He doesn't work at the tavern though.
I don't know.
I feel like maybe.
He wouldn't
Well,
come
now
as
he
their
works like
19-year-old
45,000
boys.
hours a week.
He's like a restaurant manager or some shit.
Yeah,
Do you
but I
mind
fucking
angling and add a little more like this, sweet boy?
Me?
No, that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Laz
That
is
kid, that mic's not as good.
I was
Laz
thinking
is
of Chris's
actually-
You
mic.
get the
Thank
shitty
you,
mic,
baby.
brah.
No, I was thinking of the way Chrissy has to talk into his
Yeah,
mic.
yeah. Laz is the only grave I go to because his grave is near my house, and
So you go
Yeah.
there all the time, probably.
well, I do like, but it's like a nice. There's a
It's an
creek that
excuse to get
runs through the
high.
graveyard, and we do that.
Perfect.
And so I always go and I
Smoke
take a
little
picture
weed.
of his grave and send it to Stephanie,
make
and
her
she's
cry.
like, "That son of a bitch." No, she doesn't. No,
It's your little high.
I feel
walk
so
away from
bad
home, I
'cause
get you.
I didn't think he was as dead as he was.
What does that even mean?
Like he was dying, and then he died real fast.
Oh, okay.
That kind.
Gotcha.
And he called
Like,
me up once on a Friday night. We were busy, and he's like trying to talk to me.
Right.
I'm like, "What the fuck do you want, Laz?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Before I die, will you play one of my guitars on stage?"
Tight.
And I said, "No, I'm busy. Leave me the fuck alone." And then he died a week later.
I had that happen recently. Like one of my friends called me like a week before he killed himself, and he was all like just trying to talk to me. I was like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm
Just
busy."
Shut up,
And then
dude.
he killed himself a week later.
Yeah,
How'd
you
he
never
kill
know.
himself?
Shotgun, actually.
Oh boy.
but it
On
was
our-
to the
it
foot,
was,
and he got
it was on our
gangrene.
high school front steps too. I was like,
What the
a
fuck?
Be careful of that really expensive speaker. you
He's a
just
good
hit.
friend, so he'd appreciate this. But he did it on our high school front steps. I'm like,
Oh,
what a
that's funny.
fucking
Oh,
loser.
what a fucking
Like,
asshole!
was
He's
it
just trying to
during-
get
Still live,
laid.
like,
He's just trying to get
I'm
laid
like-
after death. Like,
Well,
fuck that.
I was like,
shit.
this was your glory years, really?
You gonna
Well,
go
maybe it
kill
wasn't
your-
his glory years. It'd be like, what would be the
Yeah,
thing that I could
don't know.
Well, that's
upset
funny.
everybody?
I think that's
around?
more what he was going for.
Yeah, let's
that's
hope
some
he did
stupid
that.
shit.
I think that's
No,
hilarious.
I think it's funny.
You
I
do?
like him. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit the steps.
Especially if it was
Rest in peace, Marcus.
Hemloke.
I like
We
how you
would've had
pointed
you on
at
the
the
show.
camera and gave him a shout out.
You
You're like,
should've
hey,
came on-
Marcus, rest in peace.
He should have came on here, and we would
Yeah.
have.
Well,
We would have stopped him from dying.
We're gonna be honest.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Yeah,
wow.
we'll get to it, Mark. I promise.
Oh,
hey,
beautiful.
don't toss
Wow.
with the till, Mark.
Oh, he's got a thing.
All right.
So,
Look,
Mark-
does that work on here? Let's see what
What is
happens.
We have a chat thing.
I hope I didn't break my whole computer. Look at us.
Oh,
Worst
Oh,
picture
wow.
of me, by the way,
Is that
ever. But I like.
Perfect.
I
it at
know.
the
That's
same
why
time.
I picked it.
I know. I like
That's
it.
great.
You got AIDS.
I at first I was like, God damn it, he chose the worst picture,
So,
and I was like, wait a
on the
minute, that's
Instagram-
exactly what he should have done.
So go to Instagram, son of a bitch and bastard show.
I was like literally like 18
Spell
in that
as
picture.
it sound. Son of a bitch.
Where'd you
and
get that?
Bastard show.
It was
Is it
on
on
my
Facebook?
Facebook. Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Instagram.
And you can
That's
see
the first
pictures of
Instagram
the
I've been
boys.
affiliated with.
Oh yeah.
I don't have no Instagram.
I have an Instagram just to look at Bailey. I mean,
Uh,
other people that we know.
She does put some nice pictures up. Good for you, Bailey. Thumbs up.
Last time I seen Laz.
Does she? I tried to get her as like an.
Oh, I heard you
internship.
gave
Yeah,
her
we
a
heard you
remake.
gave her a whole speech.
Yeah, I'm like, dude,
All right, pops.
go ahead
Yeah,
and
what's
like.
up with that,
No,
bro?
I was
We
like,
enjoy
dude,
those photos. First
cool,
of all,
but I was just like, dude, like, come on, like, you need some school credit. Why not come fucking get some school credit
Come
from
take
us?
pictures
some
in my
internship.
place
do you
instead.
offer that?
Yeah, internships, of course.
I don't-
Like if
I don't
you,
know how to
hey,
do that
can you
one.
get
us-
a school?
Can
that
you do the
offers, like,
the school credit for them doing our show through you guys? You should talk to your other friends.
Yeah,
Because that's gonna be. Because then I can make the kids do
I
it.
think that we'd have to go to like a school of like Rocky Mountain School of Art or some bullshit in
honestly,
order for that shit
More
to
like
fly.
Rocky
We can't-
Mountain School of Farts.
We can't
Working
really,
with Angelo last
I don't
night?
know. I mean, it'd be way
Kid's
easier if we just
hilarious.
like stick like
Well,
65 bucks.
He's as broken as we are, and he
I
grew
know.
up with us as his uncles.
you should have him on the podcast.
Nope.
No,
Well, maybe in a
Too
year
young.
or two.
yeah, he doesn't have to.
I
get
got a
drunk.
few standards. I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want them
don't
kids.
even
You're
know how
gonna
old he
catch your
is.
face on fire. 16.
Oh, okay. See, I thought he was older. I thought he was like 17, 18.
Nah. I
That makes
won't do
sense.
it
Okay.
at least 18. They can watch
makes
me do
sense.
drugs and alcohol,
That makes sense.
I could go,
but I'm not gonna do it in front of them.
Yeah.
Maybe alcohol.
Alcohol.
Because that's it's in
Acceptable
the, it's
to
in the
his mother.
Constitution.
That kid has got some good shit talk in rebuttal, though. I like it.
He better. He's got
Yeah,
no
we've been
dad.
training him for years.
Right.
Angelo.
He was
My
cracking me up
joke,
on
I gotta
something.
use it, but people don't know the whole context, except for close people. My joke is we only knew our dad because he needed a bartender. But people don't know about the backstory and stuff. So if I did it on
Why don't you tell the people the backstory?
no, I'm saying if I did like an open mic and I was like, my dad needed a bartender, they're just gonna think I
Yeah.
wouldn't
was
work.
serving him drinks on the
Hey,
couch.
kid.
You know
Wouldn't
what I
work.
mean?
Oh, all right.
You guys,
I get
I
us
don't even know who
interns.
he is, actually. Never mind. But MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, you know who that guy is?
Why wouldn't we know that?
Okay. Well,
Only reason we know it is because of the eam and I'm.
yeah, he just tried
Was
his
he
hand
some
at stand-up
Irishman from the
'cause he's,
30s?
like, best friends with Pete Davidson.
You gotta. s-
And he just
Be
tried
careful 'cause
stand up
it's
this
all
week. and
perfect
It's
now.
fucking hilarious. I don't know. This is fucking. He sucks so bad.
I didn't care for his hip hop.
to watch him do. He did stand up. Pete Davidson
Oh,
brought
he
him
did.
up.
He did stand up.
Yeah.
Somebody else had a stand. Oh, you were telling me Brad Paisley.
Yeah, Brad Paisley has one. I actually started it last
Ghost
night.
Riders,
It's not what I thought.
robots.
It was. I thought it was gonna be him doing stand up. He just brings up a bunch of people that actually do stand up.
Oh, really? That's cool.
it
Brad
was actually
Paisley
pretty good.
presents.
Yeah,
Well, I
have to
mean,
go look
fucking
at
like
that.
It's him presenting.
Metallica. And,
Gotcha.
You know,
But
some of like
basically,
the bigger
he's a
fucking
great
shows
guitar
in
player.
basically, he
the
just does like a song in
mid-nineties.
between, then brings up comedians.
Yeah.
But, Nate, the clean comedian.
Bargatze.
Yeah, he's on it.
Did you ever
It's
watch that,
definitely
brother?
worth a watch.
What's that?
Nate Bargatze.
I did, yes. That
It was
was
pretty good, wasn't
the
it?
Tennessean or something.
I
like
thought it was
that.
good for
For a clean
especially for being
comic.
Clean. Yeah.
No, I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even honestly notice he was clean till.
I think he says some cuss words, right?
Yeah, I didn't even notice it was clean until Lewis was on Joe Rogan. Lewis.
I
Gomez,
missed his
and he was,
closing
like,
bit, though.
Talking about him being clean.
It was. I was watching the whole thing, and then Noemi came home like all drunk.
Yeah.
And
She just
spit on
sat
you.
down on the couch and
Fucking
she was like,
drunkards.
This is
She told you.
And
to
I'm
give her
watching
another
it.
baby.
Can I
well,
get some
pretty much. She
whiskey?
was like, "So you want to fuck?"
Yeah, I would have missed the closing bit for that too.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was like,
Nope.
"Yep."
You got to stick through it.
You gotta wait till after this.
You wait.
I ain't ready for that yet.
Don't worry, I'll poke you when you're asleep.
Yeah.
I wish I was that kind of a man.
That's pretty
I
romantic.
hear about a lot of, well, not seriously, but I hear a lot of men that they think their wives like owe them sex and they just take it whenever. I'm not that kind of person.
I'm not either.
Could you imagine doing that shit?
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Well, I wish. You know what kind of man I wish I was? A eunuch. I wish they would have cut my balls off the second I was born and handed me some Play-Doh.
Right.
Like not like Play-Doh, but Play-Doh.
Play
Just so I could,
Yeah, so you just
I
read
could
your
read
ass
the
out of the
Republic
work.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I could do all
exactly.
this stuff, and I'd be like, I will show you now how to play the harp. That's what I wish.
You would have been a
Yeah.
great dad. You
Yeah,
already
yeah.
are, but then she would know the harp.
Well, now it's probably a good thing because it's not my dick isn't dead yet, but it's deadening.
You know, it's
You
starting
think
to
you're leaving
die.
out a vasectomy?
Well, no. It's like
no,
my
That was his old
dying.
joke. Yeah, when he's like, I got a vasectomy when I was 14. Most popular boy in high school.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I learned something. Did you know that the vasectomies rise by like 20% during March Madness?
Oh, it's because they
Well, it's
advertise all
because
the
they want to stay at
specials.
home and watch the fucking.
but guys
dumb
are just
col-
like willing to do that.
Yeah.
That's weird as fuck.
just to
That's
have
some Matt
extra
Tartar
time.
shit.
Well, I think they want to
job,
have
Matt.
it.
That is some
yeah,
Tartar
Matt's-
shit.
Yeah.
That's weird. I like to know it was that big of a number. I was like, holy shit! Like people were just like, fuck it. There's basketball on for the next month straight every day. Cut my fucking dick or whatever it is.
Well, but it's
I don't know how they
terrible
do it.
basketball.
Testicles.
I could
The
understand if
testicles.
they were doing it during the NBA playoffs.
They cut your
but-
vas
Hey,
deferens.
you know what a great way not to impregnate anybody? It's by shoving a nerd's rope up another man's asshole and eating it out inch by inch.
in front of
you
the
can do that in a
person
woman
you're trying-
too. Just saying. We don't have to be another
Shut
man.
up, Chris. I was
I should
referring
have asked
to
him.
Rat Boys.
I need more details. Was it just kind of hanging out like an inch in
Or was
there?
it like all the
or
way
was he like
up?
pulling it out and heating it?
Yeah, just
Like he got the whole thing in
It
there.
always just reminds me of Pineapple Express.
Took him a
Whenever
half
he's like talking
hour.
about eating
My
a
guess is
lollipop out of
it was in his asshole.
Was that pineapple like a?
and he ate it
fast
out of
or
his own
something?
asshole.
Do you remember
your
that?
guess?
You guys watch Pineapple Express?
Nah,
I'm sure you've
No.
seen that movie.
Years ago.
You guys never seen that movie for real?
I have not.
When I was a
got-
youngster.
Watch that.
It's got like some
Holy shit.
fire in a barn or something.
But no, there's like a bit in it. He's like talking about eating a lollipop out of a girl's vagina, and then he's like, "Yeah, but what'd you do? What'd you do?" He's like, "I ate a box of nerds out of her butthole."
Well,
It's
Randy's
so good.
Randy's
think
so
they come
legit
out.
that I'm pretty sure that nerd's rope was up another man's asshole.
Oh, I'm sure. I
we
don't
just
wouldn't
have
be
to figure
surprised.
out
Trash
how,
human
how
being.
far it was.
To me, it seems more likely the way Randy is that somebody shoved a nerd's rope up his ass and
Yeah.
made him eat it.
Yeah. I can't imagine being around an asshole that much.
Yeah, I only
You know,
I've seen
that's-
photos. Randy's for sure
I
about
only
him.
visited a
I
couple
can tell
times.
you that.
shitting, scratching, and showering.
I wish I would have just screenshotted
What's that?
to be honest.
Shitting, scratching, and showering.
Those
What'd
are
you
the-
say?
Those are the main times I go ahead and fuck with an asshole.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
No, I just mean around it all the time. Like I mean,
yeah.
Well, no,
because
no,
when
I
you,
fucked that
it's
up.
just logistics. It's nothing offensive.
So you never fucked an ass?
When you're homosexual, yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
But but it was more like a teenager thing. Like, oh, hey,
Yeah,
look what I
definitely.
could do.
Right.
You fucked your own asshole? Is that what we're doing?
no,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How do
He
you
ain't
do
got that big of a
yeah,
dick.
And
I,
it's not
uh,
curved weird.
Well, you were talking like 12
No,
or
what I was
13.
saying.
I was able to get my fucking dickhead in my asshole.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
all right, good for you.
He's like, you guys never tried that? He's
No,
like,
I didn't know what the fuck we were talking about.
But it would
man.
have to curve under.
Yeah, there's no.
Well, not
and you'd
not
have to
full
have, like,
erection,
really-
just
you
like,
were-
oh, hey, pop. You're a young guy.
Pop up.
Hey,
No.
Pop.
Pop
What?
up,
Hey, pop up, come look
pop
at this. I'm putting my head in my asshole.
Nah, that's you guys remember the first time you ever
You know,
fucking
actually-
experienced an orgasm? I was like 8
Yes.
years old watching the Cosby Show.
Cosby
Just rubbing-
Show. That's kind of weird.
Not
now.
even 8 years old.
Nowadays, when you look at it,
Not
that's
even
kind of
8 years
weird.
old. Maybe like
But Theo was just looking
7
really
or
good that
6.
day.
And you woke up a little while later.
no, what the fuck was her name? It don't matter. It don't matter. I just
Mrs.
remember.
Huxtable?
Yasmin Bleeth?
Actually, I think it was about like 2 years old or so, maybe
2.
1. I
Well,
was
that's
rubbing
not
my,
true.
Come at 2?
I just remember rubbing my dick against the
Hey,
bars on the fucking the goddamn cradle you up in, and then there's it feeling like
Oh, what a
really
surprise.
goddamn good. It was like, oh, all right.
Were you asking for money?
Nah, I was just trying to pose a question.
You know how they put the things on the bars? What do they say in prison when they did the things on the bars?
Clank,
Soup,
clank.
I like soup.
soup,
Anybody got no soup?
soup, Sportic.
What I was trying to say is, when you're gay, you spend a lot of time around assholes. Nothing. So you got to work on it all the time.
Yeah, we
So
definitely
their
have to work on
assholes
the
a lot
show.
different than our assholes. What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I say that
Definitely.
we go ahead and bribe Randy. I'll start off like
He's probably got a whistly
bribing.
clean booty hole.
I
What are we
wanna-
bribing him to do?
Yeah.
That's
I
probably
want-
the only
oh,
thing
boy.
on him that's clean.
We're gonna ask him
ever
to
done the
give
podcast?
us feedback for
Sort of.
the time that there was some Twizzler nerd rope up some fucking dude's asshole. We're gonna ask him clarification of that. We'll ask him some questions, and he could be just like he could answer like 4 or 5, and we
You
can
gotta-
spread that out through 6 weeks.
You got a little box of wine over there, too?
That's from a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
Damn.
That thing's gotten me trashed a couple times. That box of wine had what, 6 liters in it?
Have you ever seen the box
Or 4
tequila?
bottles.
no.
Box of
I
tequila.
ran into that this week.
What?
Where
Yeah,
at?
it's-
Never heard of it.
It was just right up the street, the liquor store right in Cherry, Mississippi.
Good old
But-
box of
Yeah,
tequila.
it's not the same brand, but it looks like that. It's just box tequila in a bag.
Is it now?
cheap
Is
as
it like?
tequila?
Is it the
It's cheap as fuck.
margarita
It was
like watered
12
down? Like
bucks.
I've tried to get into tequila. I just can't do it.
Well,
I've tried.
tequila ain't
It's
bad,
okay
but-
mixed,
Did you?
but I
get
just
it?
like to drink it stuff straight.
How was it?
It was horrible. No,
How
I mean,
much
it
was
didn't
it?
taste bad. It was $12.99.
It was like a Carlos
That's-
But it
Rossi.
got me
But
fucked
good on
up
you,
like
Pat.
4 times.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sure.
I was
You're
like,
saying
oh.
you shoot it straight. Shoot it straight. Yeah, good on you.
You got to shoot a Sportic.
Sportic.
Nah, I'll put it on ice or something.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just don't like sweet drinks. And
Yeah.
It gives me heartburn. So when I mix it, like when we got trashed one night, I was drinking it with lemonade, and it was fine. But I was miserable later.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
You gotta hydrate if you're fucking drinking all that sugar water. Yo, what's up with sugar water? Sugar water ain't a bad boy.
Oh, he's gone already.
Sugar water's gone.
Really?
Yeah,
Didn't you send us a picture
he's-
of sugar
He's
water?
moved on to another planet.
Who's sugar water?
I need to go sit outside of his
Is
school
this somebody?
and
So
just
that
be
was,
like, hey, sugar water. I'm your right.
That was
for
that
you,
dishwasher, that Alan kid. He would work
Alan.
Tuesdays.
He was a
The
good
weird
guy.
one. What'd you guys say? He
He was
looked
a
Oh,
nice
okay.
guy.
He
You
He
looked
guys
looked like
gotta
a
give him
grasshopper in a
chance.
sack of skin.
The one that his mom made him quit because he wasn't a good enough job.
Yeah,
His mother made him quit?
Yeah.
You didn't hear that?
I had a
here's
fuck.
the-
I'm
You know
guessing
what?
that's a lie. My mom, oh boy, she sure doesn't want me to make any money.
I don't think
Oh,
it was a
no.
lie because
You're right.
Genesis told me like all kinds of shit because I guess they were friends.
Yo,
or
what'd he
whatever.
say?
He was just
Good,
like, his
'cause-
mom's fucking crazy. She
All right,
thinks
they're
his
all
mom
I'll
is a
believe it. I'll
dishwasher.
believe it.
She wanted him to get a job at Walmart or
Why ain't you CEO
Ross.
of Bonnie
I'm
Beard?
I'm like, dude.
Ross is, Walmart.
I don't know. I just kept pointing. And I was like,
I believe
just
his
think
mother's
about
a
you worked here
psychopath.
for like 6 months, Genesis, and you've got a promotion already. Think about it. It's not like he's gonna be a dishwasher forever.
Genesis is a great guy, and what if he was? Doesn't matter. I go ahead and guarantee you, goddamn Sugar Water's mama's a fucking psycho goddamn path.
Anyways,
I think they're just rich.
so we were fucking with him, Paul and I, the first day. And Paul, I told him to tell him that he was here to give him a ride. His mom told him, like, you know, when they say you're getting kidnapped as a kid, they're like, well, they're gonna tell you that your mom sent you, or what do you call it? Give you candy or something?
Yeah, your,
Right.
your mom
And
told
so
me
he
to
walks
come.
up to him. He's like, yeah, so yeah, all right. What time are you off? We gotta go. And he's looking at him like, he's just like, I mean, he's kind of going along with it because he's such a
Yeah, of
pussy.
course.
I'm giving you a ride home tonight, Sugar Water.
Yeah, and then like a half hour later, he comes upstairs while we're just sitting in the office, strumming git fiddles and looking at balls, golf balls, that is, pits on him.
There's a shit
He's
ton of
like,
golf balls.
hey,
out there.
it is okay. Dude, Alan was a G, man. Like,
Well, I never talked to him ever. I don't think I said one word. I don't even think I gave him my name.
I told him, I told that kid, don't worry about him. That he's my special little cousin or something.
yeah.
I said, don't mind my cousin. He's good. What did I
Yeah.
say? You were slow. That you was a retard.
He's a retard.
And then he was like, okay. But he finally was like, no, I think my mom's just gonna pick me up.
Yeah, exactly. That he came upstairs like 20 minutes later after he finished up and just
He
said
told him,
that.
okay, I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
You could have kidnapped a kid.
You
Good
should
for
have
you.
kidnapped him.
At least drove him around the block. That would have been funny as
Dude,
shit.
I like if you guys could, I'll give you my email address. You already have it.
Why couldn't
Just
we
hit-
have an email
hit
address?
him up.
It's
fucking,
Paul at
Oh, give it to the
bfreshgear.com.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's,
not that one. My bad.
No, my email address is SOFABAB show
Show.
at gmail.com.
This gave out your business.
Boom,
My bad.
boom, boom.
You should have grabbed him and just started pulling on his cheeks and be like, I'm going to prove you're a cricket.
Dude, that kid had a good ass mind on him. I don't want to see him to go to the wayside, but outside that,
What do you mean? We
motherfucking
talked to
Sam-
him 4 seconds. He worked there 6 months.
I'll talk to him every
I
week.
think
he
I
came
talked
in,
to
though.
him more than any of you
I
guys.
never,
combined.
I didn't
Literally.
acknowledge him
Yeah.
until that one night. I was like, yeah.
The prank.
I was like, next time you go with that guy. That was about all I had to say to him.
You send him. You get in his
I
truck.
literally don't even think I ever introduced myself.
So you got a good one.
The only
in
reason
there.
I
would-
know his name is because of Paul.
What would
Yeah,
you-
of course.
what
I
would
remember
you
Paul
tell
came
him?
in like
You
one
got-
week.
nobody
and he was
never
like, he'd been
knew
working
his
there for
name.
like 3 weeks.
I'm
and
like,
you
I'm
were
gonna go get it. What
Paul
up,
asked me
Alan?
something about. He's like,
Alan.
you
I
like
tried
that
talking.
Alan guy? I was like, who the fuck are you talking?
Dude,
about?
Alan's
What's it? Well, his fucking, what's his name? Genesis gave him, he like directed him to my Facebook thing.
That's how he got into it.
tight.
Well, no. But like after he started working there, so he could tell me he was late. So every single day he would tell me he was going to be like 5 minutes late, and I never responded once. Like,
Well, you don't
but
want to
he
get
would
in
say
trouble.
different every time. He'd be like, "I'm going to be late. I'ma be late." And
I'm
it just
a-
and you
like
just like
double
tried to make it a
M.
little
Oh,
bit
gotcha.
funnier, and I'm like, nah,
Gotcha.
I'm not respond. I don't give a flying fuck. And it was on days I wasn't even working. It was like, yeah, come an hour late. I don't care.
2, 3.
Yeah, just clean them dishes when you get there.
I'll tell you that M. Night Shyamalan you guys got working for you. That's a fucking solid one. Like,
That's that
that's like a
Genesis boy.
legitimate.
I
genius.
He
Genesis.
does look like him. That's great.
That's what my brother told
Holy
him.
shit.
Right?
Well,
That never hit me. That's
Isn't that what you called him the other day?
does
Or was it
look like
It
Brandon?
must have been Brandon.
yeah, that's
a good one. Props
M.
Brandon
Night
if you can't hold that.
Milan.
Hey, so let's talk about Marcus Perez. Where is
Hi,
he?
Mark.
Yeah, where's the fuck's that
Marky.
guy?
He's watching the Nuggets.
They ain't even on for
Didn't
another.
you
Who are
say-
they playing? The Trailblazers?
Oh, they're on right now. They're
Hold
coming
on,
at
what'd you tell me
8:30.
he does when he's the Nuggets on Snapchat?
Every time. I love it. I bet I could probably even play it.
Pull it
right now. Well, my phone's over there charging. But he always he posts like
can't.
it's just a video of him, and then he zooms out
Is it
to
on the
his bong.
Snapchat?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
he zooms
let's
out
see
to
if
his
I got
bong, and then he's just like takes a huge bong rip, and he goes, "Go Nugs."
Really?
Yeah, it makes
Let's
me
see.
laugh so hard.
Oh, he hasn't done it yet. You better do it, Mark.
Well, they're
Mark,
getting ready to start.
Do
Where's
the Go Nugs.
Tweeds.
And I'm going to show it
He
online.
did it for at least 2 or 3 games.
Good boy.
So you boys
It
want to
made me
hear about
laugh.
420?
And I was like, "Oh, the Nugs
That's
are playing
pretty
tonight."
funny. Mark's always been way better at social media than I was.
He used to do a sports.
That's why I
podcast,
had
right?
to quit the social media because I didn't do nothing except for look at posts and get mad at people. Oh, yeah, you think your dog's cute?
social media. I don't know.
I never look at no
I
posts.
talk shit on Facebook and shit, but like,
Would
I
you
used-
stay away from that fucking speaker? That's the second
Yeah.
time you hit it.
Yeah,
God
my bad.
damn
whenever
it.
I hit like a Facebook ban
Chris
or
is
something, I
very
go to like
sweet boy.
withdrawals like it's a drug.
On Facebook and shit.
Like, because I'll sometimes get like a 30-day ban or some shit.
We're going to bring them Korea guns over
Bad.
here.
It's literally a drug.
That's a good idea.
I got an old grandfather Korean gun myself.
Yeah.
It's,
that
it's
his
in the form of
nickname?
a shot one. Yeah.
Hey, this is my grandpa Bob Korea gun.
This is Angelo. This is Korean Angelo.
So I got our first video for our new child's sing-along song YouTube channel called Dave and Hitler's Girlfriend.
Tight.
That's going to be brother, brother, yes, brother.
Is that me?
Eating
Brother.
feces. No, brother. Telling lies. No, brother. Open your mouth. Poo poo. It'll be just poo poo everywhere.
Why poo poo?
Because because you're eating feces. We're eating
Oh,
feces.
I am, or
Yeah,
just
well, it's-
both
it's-
of us?
Yeah, well, no, I'll be like, open your mouth, ha ha ha, and then when you go ha ha ha, there's poo poo, and then it cuts back to me and it goes ha ha ha, and then we cut back to you and it's ha ha ha, and it's just gonna go back and forth with poop in our mouths.
That's a good idea.
This those
So,
two girls,
what are we going to
the
what
two
are we
girls,
gonna
one
use
cup
for
use
poop?
chocolate mousse. So
Chocolate, those
really?
lazy
you know that was
bitches.
fake.
Lazy,
I'm sure.
lazy
It was too, that poop was too
Stephen
consistent.
Hitler's
I
girlfriend.
think it's almost weirder that they shoved chocolate mousse up their ass and then
Yeah,
pushed it out.
Must have been uncomfortable.
I almost think that's. I mean, it's just as bad as shit. I mean,
But if you aim for the middle of that mousse, you probably won't get sick.
There was, but actually, it was
Yeah,
probably like, oh,
that's
this is
true.
so nasty. So this is a nice treat.
you eat it all for an 8-ball of Coke.
This is.
Is that it?
Yep.
That was one of the most famous videos of all time.
Yep. They got fucked.
Is it still on stuff? I
Oh,
can't.
yeah,
look
dude,
at it.
you
sure
couldn't
I'm
find
sure we
it
can find
years
it.
back.
I don't want to see it.
I wouldn't.
Did you ever see
I
it?
saw about 2 seconds and I'm like, nope.
Oh man, I was that guy. I mean, it came out when I was like a sophomore in
And
high
you're
school.
just like, fuck yes,
No,
oh
I was that
boy.
guy that like 'cause
Showed
I
everybody.
could figure it out through all the proxies and shit in our school computers because they weren't that good back then. And I would just bring that shit up in like English class and shit. Hey guys, check this out.
Two girls, and
one
some
cup.
soup.
Actually, I found out about that through Joe Rogan. Which is that's how long I've been listening to Joe Rogan.
Has he been on that long? Doing a podcast?
Well,
podcast?
but he had his own.
He lived up
internet
in
phone.
Boulder in like 2004.
Ever
Oh,
since like the
2005.
internet started, Joe Rogan's been on the. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
really?
He had like his own. He had like his own Facebook page, basically.
like a
JoeRogan.net, and it was like a forum. I am a fan.
Oh yeah,
huge
he
fanboy
absolutely.
of-
When he started up, the way that he went
it
ahead and
was
like
so
did
much
everything.
more raw. But he's the one that made
yeah,
Two Girls,
yeah.
One Cup go viral.
Well, I feel bad where he's at now, and no, he's not.
You
the
feel
fact
bad
that-
for him making $30,000 a podcast?
goddamn
I don't feel
good
bad for him at all.
No. Yeah, no.
Although he just got kicked off the YouTube.
I don't know, man.
You see that this week?
Hey, can we take
Why'd
a
they
look
get
into our
kicked off of
sponsors
YouTube?
this week?
He's just- I don't know. They don't really tell you their. It's like Twitter. They don't tell you their
I think we got some sponsors
rules.
this week.
But they kicked him off the YouTube this week, which is very interesting.
Well,
'cause
we don't get kicked off.
he gets millions and millions of views.
Oh, he's got a.
I don't understand that strategy, and especially because I don't feel like he's a very offensive. I feel like he tries to.
Is he just suspended
defense.
or is he done?
No, he got kicked off. But he's starting his own YouTube now, and I think it's finally going to be because he's got enough money to actually say "fuck you" to YouTube. In my opinion, I think he can create his own.
What else you got?
That's
What else you
what he's
got?
working on.
What else you got? I'm sure he's.
Are you
going to
show us your book of matches or what are you doing?
Oh, I was just pulling out our sponsor notes. You got
Speaking of
anything over there?
books, I ordered your book, and it's
Oh,
supposed to be
shit!
here
I
on
forgot
Wednesday.
to bring the book tonight.
I'm supposed to get it Wednesday, so we'll do it
Okay.
next
yeah,
week.
we'll do it next time. I won't. I am not allowed to.
I'll bring the copy. I ordered 2 of them.
Oh, good. I thought you ordered 3.
3? No, Sam ordered one himself. I was gonna order one for him, but then he was like, "Oh, I'll just do it."
I forgot.
myself."
But I didn't bring my book. But I brought a very special poem from Judy Pumpkin.
Perfect.
Okay. Hold on a second.
But I was telling Sam, I was like, "I bet his sales just jumped up 300%."
Damn straight they did.
So you're welcome.
Oh,
I hope you get something from that. Probably don't.
Well, I
Go
won't.
on,
For
man.
I have to sell like I don't know how many books I gotta sell.
I'm
Buy my book. Go to Amazon.dog.
Modern Sodomy.
Dot.
I didn't.
gotta-
It hasn't been edited.
That's what I want. I don't want it edited. I want it raw.
Yeah, it was just me trying to create like
I'm so excited to
200
read it.
pages in a month.
I think you should do an Audible, like maybe not for Audible, but like an audio book, and
Yeah, I
just
could
put it on
record it.
YouTube.
All right, we'll do it tomorrow.
Wait, I'm gonna listen to this.
I could get that for you.
What are you getting?
No, go on, do your thing.
Okay, you want to hear Judy Pumpkin's
See, look.
newest poem?
Look at there you are, brother.
I love her
It's
poems.
called Welcome Home. After dashing in the desert on a bus that ran with ease, we soon got on an airplane home with aching knees. We arrived home exhausted and maybe a sore hip, resulting from the walking, shopping, sightseeing while we were on our trip. But it was all worth it. It was all said and done, counting our blessings, including our new friends, and having lots of fun.
Oh,
We made new friends and saw so much. We saw things we couldn't touch. It was, yeah. Swords,
That was dirty.
swords, statues, and antiques, to name a few, and various documents, both old and new. Friends that are special are Rita and Stu, our host and hostess that we all were immediately drawn to. They offered their home and hospitality for us all to meet. So on the day of our departure, knowing everything was sweet. So, since arriving back to Denver and our trip was said and done, we got to see each other again where it all began. At Rita's and
Oh, how
Stu's
sweet.
warm, cozy home. Being there again was better than going to Rome. Some attended All Souls Church, seeing Friar Sam prepare communion. And after the Mass, we all went to Stu and Rita's house for the happy reunion. Once again, everyone had a smile, having seen each other, and we reminisced for a while. And Judy's birthday just happened to fall on this night. Celebration filled the room with such delight. A reunion to cherish and always remember in prayer. And praise the Lord that you could be there.
Oh.
A poem by Judy McPumpkin.
I really
Oh.
think you should make like a trap beat, and then you should mumble rap that.
I'll do it.
Or
That was so
any of her
fantastic,
poems.
so thoughtful, so right to the heart
Thanks,
and
Judy.
soul.
That was a great
That was
poem.
gorgeous.
It was a beautiful poem.
That sincerely took me there on an adventure
I know,
in
I
every
like
which
that.
way imaginable.
she's
Thank
the
you so
sweetest.
much.
You guys aren't gonna believe this. I'll wait till he comes back. So let's just look at each other.
Kissing Dicks.
No, we got an email already.
Kiss. It's from Kissing Dicks?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Oh, tight.
isn't that crazy?
Tight.
Oh,
Ready?
no.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, there it is. Whew. I was about to fucking break everybody's dicks right off. Okay. A treasure hidden, never seen in the daylight, freckled penis, what a delight. Is that it? Kissing dick. All right, that was, I mean, we've been waiting for email,
for like 4 years.
and this is what we get?
For 4 years.
This is what we get?
We played this
Kissing
song
dicks
for
used
this.
to fucking write home runs. Let me try this again. Let me try it again. Is this a home run? I don't think it's a home run. A treasure hidden, never seen in the daylight. Freckled penis, what a delight. Nope.
I think
That's
is that a haiku? Treasure hidden. Well, yeah. I don't know how a haiku goes. I ain't French.
George Finklestein.
Oh boy, a pimple on my back.
I'm starting to think you're Finklestein.
I am. I always have been, mate.
You're
Let's
Finklestein.
not fuck with it.
You son of a bitch.
And bastard.
Well, thank you, Kissing Dicks. Sorry
It's
I
good to
yelled
hear
at
from
you.
you. You do it some more. You do it better.
Wait, how did
Look at that. We finally get to... They must be listening to us.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mark sent us.
Yeah, I know. I
Snapchat.
was going to do that, too. So I got to get it over here. Let's see. So, who do we got here? Oh, it's a surprise.
Oh,
Is your volume up?
Focus. Why ain't it focusing?
That's what Mark does in his bedroom.
He
said go
Just
nugs at the
whispers
end.
go nugs.
Thank you,
That's
Mark.
what he does. I love it.
Thank you, Marky.
Do you know why
Go
the Nuggets
Nugs.
have won?
'Cause
Because of
they're
that, you
named
better
after-
believe it.
I hope that. Who they
think
playing
we-
tonight?
The Portland Trail.
Oh yeah, play
People.
some nugs.
I think where it's about time for you know what time it is.
Hey, the Nuggets are up 8-5.
Oh,
Fucking Cliff Notes.
Look what we did.
Fucking Cliff Notes. Fucking Cliff Notes.
My
That
brother
makes my
came
day.
up with this whole idea.
Look at that beautiful.
See,
Picture
we
nature.
added
of a
this to
man.
show you the man we're dealing with. Look at that.
Half
Oh,
a
my
mustache.
that's got to be so old.
Patchy.
That's-
soul
he looks
over
no
his
different.
left
I
I
know
know,
that's
he
from the
doesn't.
90s, actually.
But the only reason I say that is because of the quality of the photo.
Yeah.
You scanned that photo, brother?
I didn't do. No, that was. I think I just took a picture. They just had a picture sitting there. It was like, oh
That's
my
good.
god, that's my
Look, it's a
boyfriend.
good picture. So didn't you have
I'll
one?
sneak a picture of him this week.
It was at the tavern.
No, didn't you have a cliff note?
Oh yeah, I had a cliff note. Did you?
That's
want to
why
do
I
a
hit the
cliff note
button.
first? Well, I don't know. Fine.
I'll
I
do
got
it again.
I'll go first.
Hold on.
Do you have it?
I just did the whole intro, and he didn't hear it.
I heard it. I thought you had a cliff note
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Oh, I do. But I thought you were going to go.
Cliff Notes.
Look at that. Producing.
Fucking Cliff Notes.
Yo, Matt, what was your first impression about Clifford when you got out of the back of the house, out of the cages, the jungles, the freezes?
Give me
when you got
the
into
intro
front?
again.
All right. 3 times.
Should I answer his question first?
Shut up.
Never mind.
Shut up.
You third.
Fucking
Jesus
Cliff
Christ.
Notes.
Mr. Christopher, he's coming over here with the cliff notes.
You still was no good.
Pat's got
Fucking
another
Cliff
one.
Notes. Same as.
Followed by
Fucking
Matt,
Cliff
son.
Notes.
The same as that Bruno Kanapka. Same as he was a fucking hotshot basketball player. Guess what he ended up doing? I'm like, I don't know, Cliff. Guess. He was a grocery bagger. No, he went to New York and he was a fucking ballerina. Fucking twinkle tone motherfucker. Same as that's how I met that 6 foot tall bitch. I call her up that night. I say, hey, Bruno Kanapka, give me your number. And she was like, same as, you black? And I'm like, I ain't black. So I go over there and I start eating her pussy. And she's like, and I could tell nobody ever ate her pussy before. She's like, same as, what are you doing? I'm like, same as, don't worry about it. And then he started wrinkling his mustache like,
He was showing you how he
oh
was doing
yeah,
it.
he fucking,
Oh, boy.
he fucking learned me how to eat a pussy with a mustache.
That's a boy.
Oh, Cliff.
He's always talking.
Same as old Mutt tell me. You got a girl you like, you eat her pussy.
It's true though. You gotta eat the pussy.
Well, it's, yeah, even a girl you don't like. I mean, why not?
Just be nice.
It's just
Don't
something
be a
fun to
jerk.
do.
Yeah, he's always been telling me about people he's had the intercourse with.
That's hilarious.
I think he said he's even done, as he puts it, a couple blacks.
Oh,
I got an old man, old Navy man, Howell. He lived down in the basement. He made listening devices for the government. Anyway,
Same as.
he go ahead and he teach dance like ballroom dance and whatnot. You know, right? So he's like pretty good at what he does. I get to know him, man, and I start asking him. Like, hey, you told me a tale about all that old school hussy pussy that used to go ahead and get. And he was like, young man, we go out to lunch sometime soon, but I'll tell you this. Don't sweat the petty stuff, but pet the sweaty stuff, okay?
All
And
right.
I'm like, all right, Howell, my man.
You pet the sweaty stuff.
Don't sweat the
He
petty
gave me a
stuff,
bunch
but
of-
pet the sweaty.
Cliff gave me a bunch of shit the other day.
Yeah?
Because I was drunk one night.
Right.
A woman, she's had some loss in her family
Oh, really?
and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm going to send her some flowers.
Okay.
And I started on the flower shop show. Like on the internet. The flower, what is it called? The .coms. What are you doing? 2 mats?
2 mats. I like it.
All right, fine.
Fuck, I got 2 cams.
So, but then I ended up on the edible.com. And I bought her some fucking...
Oh, yes.
It's fruit or whatever. They cut no shapes of fruit. And fruit in the shapes of flowers, what I meant.
Nice.
And so I was like, I'm going to send this to this lady
Oh.
and her co-workers.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Yep.
And like, I don't remember doing it at all. And then the next day I see an email, good job spending $100, you idiot. And so I was talking about it at work. And
telling me.
Cliff overheard. Yeah, I was telling him. And he's like, son of a bitch.
It
You
was
could
so
just
great.
hear him in the back.
Hell yeah.
He's like, you did what? Homosexual? Same as you's a faggot. $90 homosexual? Now go fix your lawnmower. He did not like that I sent her $90 fruit.
Well, at one point in time, you were like talking. You're like, well, they had like $2,000 arrangements on there, and he was like, his jaw's dropped. He was like,
Some bitch.
the fuck?
For a woman?
People spend $1,000 on shit to eat.
He started the fucking day with me with like he always does, like Howl at the Moon last night. And I'm like, nah, not
It was
really.
his favorite thing in the world to find out that we get trashed all
I
the time.
know. I was like, nah, I didn't really do it. What about your brother? I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume yes. And he's like, what does he think? He's a fucking wolf?
I was howling at the moon. Now I'm a wolf.
Before we leave Cliff, though, to go back to Polly's question, the original for me,
Yes.
remember how I was a server?
Yeah.
I said it on here as my first Cliff Note.
Yeah.
The only Cliff Note I ever did. but-
Correct.
I just remember one-
hang on.
do you remember
hang on.
it?
Stop, Matt. Just to recap, in case if anybody's ever tuning in, nobody should ever be tuning in.
Right. Who knows?
But the question was asked towards a sweet drink, the Leon, the Dr.
Sweet
Harmon.
drink. Was it Dr. Herman now?
What was your
If
first?
you were my doctor, I'd leave.
I would leave too. Don't
Get
trust
your
me.
fucking goatee off my dick.
Question B, yo, sweet drink Harmon. What the fuck is your first memory after they took you out of the fucking freezer in the cellar and threw you out in the front of the house? Once you knew who the fuck Cliff was, what the fuck is like your first memory? Like, oh shit,
I don't
this
know
is
if it was
fucking
my first
Cliff.
memory, but it was
It
the
don't
first
matter.
thing I heard him say.
Exactly, do it.
And I was just like super busy. We were like all busy, all the servers, but I was waiting on a drink at the bar. And I heard Cliff just look at it was I don't remember who it was, either one of you two, but I don't remember which one it was. But we had those coasters with the Miller Lite rainbow on it or whatever, and he was like, he just looked at somebody, one of you guys' bar, and he's like, "What the fuck is that?"
You don't like them rainbows. It makes him mad.
I started laughing.
Fucking
myself.
Cliff Notes.
That's a good Cliff Notes.
Same.
Same as.
Fucking Cliff Notes.
How many got them Cliff Notes? What?
Fucking Cliff Notes. Same man.
Well, I got.
Fucking Cliff Notes.
I've got an announcement about the Bonnie Brae Tavern.
Uh-oh.
I got an announcement. Well, everybody's been coming in because there's been a lot of talk.
I
and
heard
stuff.
A lot of
There's been a
hoopla.
lot of
There's
talk.
been a lot of
Yeah.
hoopla, and I'm gonna straighten out right here now.
All right.
Right here now.
You have to go to the pod. I'm going to tell all my customers, just go to the podcast.
Well,
And about how
okay. So,
55 minutes in.
So it was about 3-4 months ago. Planned Parenthood come to me, and they said, "Hey, this is a beautiful building. We would love to do abortions here. And we will give you $45, $55 for this building. And I said, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, what the hell? It was like the thing that we really like is you get refrigeration here.
No.
And number one, you're friends with Mark Perez, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm friends with Mark Perez. So we got the refrigeration. So we're gonna have all the dead babies. We're just gonna put them in the blender, stir them up, and get all the stem cells. And he knows how to get the CBD.
The CB.
So we're gonna have CBD stem cells,
Oh, that's a good idea.
CBD stem cells, and we're gonna put them on pizza.
That's a good idea. That's worth $55.
I agree.
And I was like, yeah, right here. So they give it to me, and so we had to put up that non-historic.
Yeah,
business, whatever.
exactly.
I wouldn't have
I had
done
a dream
it.
about you.
I wouldn't have done it unless
I
there
dream
was
about you.
CBD.
Yeah, well, they had CBD, they had dead babies, they
Yeah.
had pizza,
Oh, they got
Those
everything.
are fucking everything.
they had $55. And we can't be a historical site because apparently you can't kill babies at a historical site.
Right.
Yeah, not
So that's why we put up
Nice.
that thing. It's like, yep.
You got to kill the imprisoned or the
Because there's never been a historical site where babies were killed.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah,
not
no,
bad.
you
Says
can't
who?
do that.
Hey, we were very busy. I guarantee people put their babies in our dumpsters and went back to work.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, that actually
We had a very
no
serious-
bullshit. Swear to God, that shit happened outside my office.
What's that?
No, it didn't.
We put
Yeah,
your office
I
as a
was
strip
talking
house,
to
ain't it?
Lou. I
In
was talking to Lou.
2019,
No,
is that?
no. I was talking to Lou. I'm like, yo, what's the Lou?
Who's
he's-
Lou?
Don't worry about
Sweet
Lou.
Lou.
Yeah, sweet Lou. Anyway, I was like, yo, what the fuck is the most fucked up obscene shit you've seen recently in like the last 5 years or so right here? He's like, yo, I had fucking came across a goddamn dead fetus.
What, in the street or
down
like
in
in the...
down in Howell's stairwell. Howell.
Oh, a stairwell.
Is anywhere from 89 to like 93 years
That's not very
old.
nice. Haven't you ever seen those little, you've ever walked a dog?
With the playing the yo-yo? Yeah.
No, they have those little baggies everywhere for picking up dog shit. You just put the fetus.
Damn. Yo,
That was a good joke.
what was the joke?
I didn't hear the joke.
You didn't hear it because you guys
No.
are dicks.
I know. we're
You
douchebags.
got distracted like a couple homosexuals.
So this ain't no...
You could have waited till the reveal
hey,
that he was
should-
wearing a fucking mask and listened to my joke. You're gonna have to wait till you re-listen to it if you do to hear
All
it.
right, well, yeah.
What? You're making me That's a fucking forceful re-listen.
Wow, dude, that matches your beard well. Or like you,
No.
you. It's
I don't
not a
think it
beard.
does.
You don't have a beard. You
do you mean I
have
don't have a
you have a
beard?
specialness because
Is
you
it weird?
trim it down to here. No, and then you let it. Yes, you trim these cheeks right down to like your
I do
jawline.
trim
From the
it. Okay,
jawline
you got
down,
me
you
there.
let that
You got
shit
me there.
fucking rock, and then fuck yeah, you could go ahead and fill in on the stash.
Sabado.
Don't worry.
I don't like this.
Oh,
Thought I would.
so two things real quick. Yeah, man. So fucking a. Never mind. Let me go ahead and start over again. Yeah, hey man. I went in a porno shop, right? I bought me one of them pocket pussies, right? One of the fucking vaginas made
You
of
can't
silicone.
fit those in your pocket.
Well, yeah, I know. I mean,
You ever
depending
seen
on-
one?
If you're wearing Jinko. Nah, I gotta start over. But anyway, no, this is no bullshit. I went ahead and I bought me a pocket pussy, one of them flashlights.
Did it have a name on it?
Nah, I don't know. Years back when the shit like first.
No, I mean, was it like
introduced.
Joanne?
I didn't name it beforehand. I was a younger guy, and I walked in,
Oh.
and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna buy me one of these.
You fucked that pocket
I took
pussy?
it home. I unpackaged her, and it was a goddamn black one. And I'm like, well, thank
hell
goodness,
yeah.
good on it. Because if it weren't, well, never mind. But I was really appreciative that it was a black pussy. I was like, no, I'm gonna
That's nice.
fuck the shit out of you right now. Because, when you're 20, 19, 21, you're fucking everything.
Did you give it
Well,
reparations?
that something similar happened to me. I was like,
I fucked up.
I'm
I fucked
very
up. Yeah,
sorry
there you go.
about everything.
I
Get me
can't.
freaking out.
Yeah, my bad, man.
When I got one of those flashlights, and it was a minority color, and I'm like, I apologize. I'm sorry. I did not.
You got the
number
minority one?
it breaks my heart to think about what the people went through that are the same color as your
All right,
plastic.
here, let's try the next joke. Hey,
Yeah, your first one
in
didn't
the
land at all.
sports- No.
It really didn't.
Hey, so on the sports
You
news,
just
there's,
made me mad.
So I'm going to go ahead and recap
Wait,
for our international
Before we leave
audience.
flashlight topic, can I ask one question?
Please go for it.
Did you actually have a flashlight?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
I
Damn
don't
it.
even
Those-
like lotion.
I had one, but they're
Yeah.
made out of pig skin. So I was wondering if you fucked it, if it was still vegan.
No.
You still
Are they
vegan?
all made out of pigskin?
I think most. I think that's how they.
That's
How
weird.
they get the
Why?
actual feel because it's the most.
Well, come
close
on down to
it.
Body Brae Tavern. We got fetal flashlights. Full fetal flashlights.
Feral?
Oh,
feral,
yeah.
Feral, fetal
$11,
flash.
and they come with a 8-inch pizza with pineapple. Oh, that's
Pineapple
great.
cooks different. So if you want a crispy pineapple pizza,
I'm in really bad.
you're not gonna get what you expect.
No.
It's ridiculous.
But would it still be considered vegan if you fuck a fleshlight?
no, I don't think so.
You're not eating it. You're not
I wouldn't
consuming
fuck
it.
that. No,
I don't think I'd fuck it
it's
if
not.
I knew
But
it was
you
pig.
killed it. It's dead. You're contributing
So you
to
could fuck it.
Okay.
the
That's true.
destruction of the planet and the murder of sentient
It feels
beings.
really good, just
And
so
the-
you know.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure.
what I was telling people. If people came in here and donated their steak to us from their body, it's considered vegan, right?
If they donate the steak from their bodies,
Like if they want it to be happening.
Well,
Right,
we've been,
so you're
I don't
not-
even care if they're human. We go down to the railroad tracks, get a couple of hobos, and serve some ribs.
Wait, so like, would semen, like,
Yes.
if girls
Yeah.
use it for like facial scrub or whatever,
No, I thought you were
If she
talking about the
didn't-
military.
is that
As long as
considered
she didn't-
vegan or no?
If it's a yes,
'Cause no animals hurt. I
unless
guess.
she took it from unless she kept a pig in a cage all
and
day
jacked
and
it
jerked
off and killed
Yeah,
it.
but no, if it's just some guy just like oh boy, it's
What
my
if-
birthday.
Do you accept
my
my
birthday for
spermies?
your face. My face is a flower. Your dick
So
is
what
a
if
bee.
like a cow dies of natural causes? It's not hurt in any way, and then
Depending on
then
what
you
kind of
eat it.
natural
If you're roaming
cause
through the desert and
struck
you
by
find a
lightning
dead
and
cow,
roasted
sure,
so
what the hell?
perfectly.
Hold
That's
on, what'd you say, Brer?
If you're roaming through the desert and you find a dead cow and you're real hungry, I don't give a shit. If I'm on a
Right.
stranded island all
Right.
by myself and there's
Right, you
nothing
gotta
to
eat
eat
what
but
you gotta
coconuts
eat.
and crabs, well, I can't eat the crabs. Would kill
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, he's
But
got
I-
shellfish allergy.
exactly.
That boy's dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a coconut boy.
But yeah, I mean, sure, yeah, okay. If it comes down to my survival, yes.
Well, I was
what
thinking
the-
about that too. Like if
Kangaroo.
you went to prison, they'd be like vegan.
Would they?
And,
Do they
oh,
have
yeah.
any right to?
So,
do you have any rights?
what they
I
do
think
in the-
religious
Well,
rights.
in some places,
There's
it
religious
might-
rights, I know
some
that in
places it
prison.
might work, but I've heard of like vegan
can't
activists
imagine.
going to jail and they're just like putting like sausage up their nose with a tube.
Bologna.
They're like, yeah, that'll teach you
I
vegan.
mean, I have to imagine that depends on what you do, right? Like
No.
a murderer.
Well, they would-
obviously
yeah,
don't
they
give a
would-
fuck.
yeah.
But
yeah.
if you're just like a weed dealer and you're a vegan, that's pretty fucked up.
Who knows? Who knows? But I know that it's a problem in some places. In
bet you
Alabama,
that's
they're
weird.
like,
Do we still actually? Does Colorado
It's a
even have a death
problem in a
penalty?
lot of places.
it's been on moratorium for years. It's not officially illegal, but it's not.
So do we do the last meal?
Utah
thing? I don't
could-
even know if that's even
well,
a real thing.
I mean, we haven't executed anybody in
The last meal deal.
like
Yeah,
a long
is that actually a real thing?
no,
where you
no,
can request your actual
no,
last
no.
meal and you get
this
it?
ain't the 50s and 60s.
I think
to
it
go ahead
is
and
within
sexualize-
region. No reason.
Well, I mean, obviously, you can't,
negative,
like,
negative.
I want
You
babies.
get like a choice of like one or three things. I think they capped it at like $9.
you get a
ain't-
pizza plate.
You ain't getting like
Is that-
no like $56
I've never looked into
fucking
it.
taken. Oh man, well, I recommend you look into it and then look backwards from it because like sincerely, that prison industrial complex like that shit is like legit. I mean like yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You go ahead and cap
What
like
is he
Malcolm
saying,
X on a
brother?
motherfucking
You ever go
like,
to
I
prison?
never looked into
Hey.
it, but I did look into a way to get a t-shirt.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you filthy murderer! You ever go there? Your last meal, you just be like, "I want some Bonnie Brae fetal CBD tissue."
I want some
CBD.
Bonnie
Give me
Brae
all that-
pizza.
I tell you
By
a
Mark
bit-
Perez.
by Mark
Marco
Perez
Paringo.
and Alex Valdez. Thanks, Alex.
Let's just
I
trash
can't wait
Mark.
to try
I love it.
your abortion
Nah.
sandwich.
My brother thinks he's.
You guys have a
He's
lot of
a-
fans.
Look
no
at my brother
fans.
and I. Look at us.
You guys are
how
the
many
best.
viewers we got
Goddamn
right
regular
now?
boys.
I guarantee.
We got 3 viewers right now.
Holy cow! Thank you very much,
They ain't
There was
your
a hot
viewers.
chick on here, and there'd
That's
be
awesome.
12.
dude. That's
That's
so
true.
cool though. Because like
Our
usually
hot
like
chick dissed us tonight to hang out with a Frenchman.
A Frenchman.
Matt's
no.
Matt's prostitute
Great
she he was
pick.
gonna bring
No,
CBD
not that
stem
one.
the
cell.
porn star.
It's not a
No
porn
more
star.
starred
But-
in porn.
I do
How the
think
Nuggets doing, Marky?
I do think fuck Morgan because if it wasn't for Morgan, we'd
Oh,
have Sarah
Morgan
right
and
now.
Bailey.
That's true.
Try to get
Fuck her. I'm kind
You
of mad.
son
at
of a
her.
bitch.
I'll try to get Bailey.
Is that why you
some
asked?
calls.
She even asked Saturday. She was like, "Do you want me to do the podcast Monday?" And I was like, and then you guys were talking to Morgan. I was like, I don't think there's an
You
open
should-
mic.
Yeah, you should have
Well,
told
it's
me.
all right.
I
It's
thought
all
I
right.
did. Because like we
Well,
were talking
You
send
about
sort
Morgan.
of did, but we're both drunks.
Yeah,
So it wasn't
but
complete
at the
information.
same time, I don't think Sarah's gonna bail. I think she's gonna do it next week. You know?
All right, but
Thank you,
so
Marcus.
does the other girl.
Well,
Tied 3-2.
We gotta decide
Marcus
weeks.
is
Then.
great
This is
pick.
scheduled weeks for both
Is that
of them.
32 or 3-2?
32.
We just gotta
Who's
schedule.
playing?
So
And,
much
uh,
for vegan
Nuggets and the
vegan
Trail
pizza
Dogs.
night.
Oh, so I
Tied
think,
at 32.
all right, so here's my question.
Hey, can I finish the game?
I
Thank
did
you,
share the
Dr. Michael
podcast with her in a
Mango.
text.
You're
the
the
other night,
best,
so
Here's my question.
I'm sitting in your chair and
I shared the podcast with Sarah in a text tonight, though, too. So
Yeah,
come on,
Sarah.
fucking soon.
what is
Hello,
Sarah
Yeah.
listened to like 2 seconds. She's like, I'm probably not going there.
Sarah's like
I
a
think
Sarah's like
she's
a
gonna-
middle school, high school girl's name.
It is, but
Well, you guys
whenever
know-
they
oh,
grow older, they still have the same name.
yeah, I was going to
Hey.
say, what happens?
I think
You'll
I,
just change
I
your
think I
name.
saw Katie, Tartar's friend that also graduated
Little
from
blonde?
Arapahoe.
She's in town.
Does she drive? Let me ask you a series
Don't
of
ask
questions.
me.
Does she have a dog?
Maybe.
She
Yeah.
leads life in.
Does she drive a
She
Jeep?
leads life in Seattle.
Maybe.
Well, actually,
I
she's
saw
in town
her.
this weekend.
Then yeah, I saw her. I saw her the other day
Where'd you see her at?
driving her Jeep.
It
with her
wasn't in your
dog.
van.
Oh yeah, no, I was in
Yeah, I
Rebecca.
noticed the other day when you were at the tavern. He showed up. He gave us a Sabado present. What are you doing?
He's straightening everything out.
Thank you. You could do whatever. I don't know what you. All right.
I'll tell you one of the
So
funniest
I noticed in
things.
the back of your car, they still had that bed frame I put in there. That was a long time ago.
No, that wasn't yours.
That's a different bed frame. Your bed frame mini.
bed frames come and go all the fucking time.
What about the washer dry? You ever get rid of it?
I tell you at the 420 event because the last podcast we did was the 11.5. I went ahead and I was wearing my visor shades just like I am right now. And one of the funniest high boys I heard ever say anything, he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck is that? Is that like a beard hat?" I'm like, "Nah, these are like visor shades." He's like, "Oh, dude, I'm so high. I thought that was like a hat you could put on your beard, man." And I'm like, "All right."
God, I love stoners.
What the fuck are you talking about? I was asking you about a bed frame.
Oh no! He was asking about his bed frame. Your bed frame got dropped off at Goodwill the same weekend that
Did
all
it?
that other shit did.
Oh, that's
Yeah, the
a
only
nice
thing I
boy.
ever, the only thing I ever took.
I wouldn't
from
have
that-
cared. You could have kept everything. I don't care.
Well, I had no use
No,
for
I was just
everything. I
curious.
only had use for your cabinet. And
Oh, did you
that
use
there
it?
Nice little scale. Oh yeah,
Atta boy.
Oh yeah,
That cabinet, you know what it's been?
that's been through hell.
That was
I've
my,
seen you rebuild that high
at
school.
At one point, it was my TV holder.
Yeah,
And then it was like condoms and stuff.
Yeah.
So I could have sex with ladies.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't remember for a while after that, but then I gave it to my brother-in-law. And then it was stolen goods.
Some guy named Petey,
And then now it's yours.
the Bonnie Brae Tavern, scraping people off the fucking crosswalk and putting them on bread for years.
I don't know if we're really on a subject
You just
right
put
now,
a little
but the
oregano.
condoms comment reminded me of the Coachella incident. You guys see what happened in Coachella this year?
What happened?
Didn't
at
a
the-
bunch of people die of
There was a
AIDS or
reported
something?
250 cases of herpes every
See,
day.
I want to know how they
every
got
single
those
day.
numbers.
I mean,
They just walked around asking
I have
people,
no
what's
clue.
going on down Dale?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I don't know how they got those numbers, but that makes me think it's on the toilet seats or some shit, though. It ain't fucking. Is that many people fucking at
I
Coachella?
think so. I think it's done a
I mean,
180.
maybe.
This is how I figure it. The 50s were bad for sexual intercourse.
Oh yeah.
60s and 70s were good. 80s to 90s were bad because that's when everybody was scared of AIDS.
Wait, why were the 50s
And now
bad?
everybody's fucking again.
Why were the 50s bad?
Because everybody, well, they
The
did
baby
behind
boomers,
closed doors
a lot
and
of
shit.
loosen.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It wasn't a sexual
Right, okay.
like time, is what I'm saying. Like it's,
I get you. Yeah, but now we're all just fucking again.
everybody's just fucking again.
It's kind of weird. We're gonna have
My
a baby.
brother's bad.
We're not gonna have the baby boomer generation again though, because we have abortions now.
We didn't have them in 1492.
Wait, when was abortions came? When did they come out?
I
Were
don't.
there-
Sure, forever.
No, for real. I mean, I know
I'm serious,
forever,
I'm
but
sure.
I
like,
think it was
Forever.
in the 70s.
I'll
so
tell you. I'll
what's
tell
the,
you.
what's the baby boomer generation? What
That's
They-
the
were they-
60s,
they were
right?
born in the
abortion's legal and available?
They're born in the 40s and 50s. Well, they were when they were like teenagers, and yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I thought their kids were the baby boomers.
I don't know.
Well, they were the ones that they were born right after the war, so it was like 45 to 65 or something.
Oh, World War II.
Yeah,
Hmm.
right after.
When did Hitler start causing a ruckus?
33?
Yeah.
I think
That
he
early,
started.
huh? I thought it was a
34.
little later.
That's when he got elected, but then like the madness started in 39.
You
39.
would know this. You
It's all
fucking
fake.
Nazi.
Why would you say it's fake? You seen his mustache?
Yeah.
Haven't you ever seen?
Yeah, they just pasted Charlie Chaplin's face on his face. It ain't
Me-
real.
Have you seen this?
Me and Jack have like a pact going right now. If Ricky tells either one of us to shave, that we're gonna do that.
Why are you so Satanistic?
Sunday.
Why would he tell us?
Just me and him. But then yesterday, like we had this pact for like 3 weeks. Yesterday, Ricky told me we both had to shave.
Well, hold on. What was it now?
Don't shave.
We're gonna do the Hitler.
You did shit.
I really think-
you lined it up, man.
I want to
You
do it
shaved
now
a
though.
lot,
Me
like-
and Jack are both committed. We're gonna do the Hitler stash for Sunday.
Oh no.
But we're gonna call it the Michael Jordan
Son
stash.
of a bitch and bastard.
Well, that's why I was
Son
bringing
of a
this
bitch
up.
and bastard.
He did it on a commercial.
Yeah, we're gonna call it the Michael
That's an
Jordan
old.
stash.
That's an old one.
Because we're the only two servers on Sunday. I'm like, he can't send us
Do you
both
see
home.
this? He did this already. He did it on a commercial.
Yeah, it's insane.
Isn't that weird?
He's like, I can fucking fix
Well,
this.
that's why I told him. I said, "You're
I
not
don't even
Michael
understand
Jordan."
that.
No, well, not. It
only
looks
thing I can
nice. Look
understand
at
that-
him. He looks good with it.
He doesn't.
No?
The only thing I can understand is the mustache didn't come, but fucking shave the middle, motherfucker.
Mustache.
That's weird.
Where you
Have
going?
you-
You don't like Michael Jordan?
I guess it wouldn't be weird if I haven't like looked into his back history and shit. He was very racist towards black people.
And I don't think he liked
Michael
white
Jordan
people
was?
too much.
Yeah. Like there's instances of him saying like shit like black people asking him to take pictures. He's like, I don't take pictures with niggas.
Really?
Like, there's people like that have put that on the internet and shit that said that he said that. I don't know if it's true, but
Yeah. Well, that's why LeBron
Should have came to the Nuggets.
is better at playing basketball.
Michael Jordan might be a better basketball player. I don't know anything about that.
No, I
but
know. But LeBron
human
is,
being,
yeah, I'll put
LeBron's
LeBron
definitely
on
a
my
winner on
fucking
that.
hat. Yeah, LeBron, yeah. And so, yeah, number 2 at basketball, number 1 at humanity.
it depends who you
And then number 1 at basketball and number fucking 9 billion at humanity.
if you
yeah.
asked Trump, he'd probably say Michael Jordan was a great guy.
Well, he was
I'm
supposed
sure
to
he
join
would.
his campaign.
So he fucking, so these that whole thing with Trump, like he was like, he completely skipped over the first pick of the draft. Like, I don't even know, but the first pick of the draft was some, he's a black kid from
Right.
somewhere or other. And, so he didn't even say all Trump tweeted was congratulations to Nick Bosa, the second pick in the draft, which was a white kid.
Well,
Oh,
did you
no.
see? Have you seen
was
that
he
though?
the first white person?
Well, he was
That'd
the
be
second
even
pick in
worse.
the
It
draft.
was the
but-
earliest a white person's
Yeah, it was
ever been drafted
Yeah.
in NFL history.
Oh,
well,
really?
no,
So,
that's
like,
not true, but it's
really, I thought that's
yeah.
I
Peyton
saw an
Manning
article
was
that said
number
that.
one. Like
Okay.
yeah, but
Okay, I saw that on fucking Facebook.
he might
somewhere.
he
So
might
it's
be
probably
the
a fake article.
earliest like outside linebacker drafted at number 2 that was white, but
Okay,
yeah.
interesting.
But it was just like nope. Fuck. But I also imagine that I'm sure that Kyler Murray, whoever the fuck he is probably like you like the president? And he's probably like, yeah, I don't think I like that guy. I don't.
it's a weird time we live in
Yeah.
for sure.
And he didn't go to the correspondence dinner or whatever.
Oh, he
Trump-
Nobody did. He refused to let anybody from his administration.
Is that what it was?
Well, yeah,
So it was just a
he's
bunch of
he's
comedians?
never gone.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm so
Well,
young.
no
that,
comedians. They quit having comedians there. It's just
Right.
It's
Oh,
a
no.
very
After
sad
Michelle
event
Wolf.
now.
I'll never do that again for
Who?
sure. Michelle Wolf.
Well, it's because her voice is awful.
But some reason she went viral for roasting the president.
No, she did a good job, but she's hard to watch.
It was kind of good job. Imagine what Dave Chappelle would have done, or some, or
His
any
name's
other male. No,
Dave Chappell. Oh, any other male? Did you hear
Oh yeah.
that? He hates the women.
Speaking of that,
Oh.
I mean, we got to mention at some point Endgame.
oh,
I went
yeah.
and saw that shit.
What
Worst
was that?
piece of shit I ever saw. I
Yeah,
can't
it
believe
was-
fucking Matt Tarter. I'm sorry, Matt, but I can't believe you actually cried during that. I think it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but you're gonna cry during that.
He's a crying man.
I don't know. The only movie I think I ever cried during was Marley and Me. And I know that makes me sound like a
Fucking,
pussy.
you just sounded worse.
No, I did not.
He's trying
You
to
just
He
sexually
died during
advertise
Iron
himself
Man. I
towards
died during
women.
a dog
Christopher,
died.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yo, so no bullshit. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, Matthew
I'm
Harmon,
listening.
finish it
I'm
up.
on my end game right
yeah, end it up.
The movie was horrible. It was literally like 2.5 hours of just like emotional bullshit.
Everybody was saying it was the
And-
best movie ever made, right?
Never
Well-
even heard of it.
How you guys
It's
feel about
got-
that? How you
You've
guys
never
feel about
seen a
spoilers?
movie in your life.
Isn't
You're
Are spoilers
homeless.
gonna piss anybody
Isn't
off?
Endgame a
I
Samuel
don't care.
Beckett play?
Okay, so the very
I don't
first
even
10
know what the
minutes
hell
of the
we're
movie.
talking
Samuel
about.
Beckett?
Actually, not even the
The
first 10 minutes.
Asteroid
First 3 minutes of the
Avengers.
movie, Thanos dies.
I don't know who's
That
Putting
quick?
that out there.
that a
Super
Greek
stupid.
guy?
Colin Quinn?
That's the main guy.
Who's playing Colin
That's
Quinn?
the guy in the whole fucking previous movie that just snapped his fingers and everybody dies.
Did he come back to life
Stupid.
and like?
No.
How'd he
dunked?
die?
They
He
kill him.
dunked on
They kill
Dracula.
him. Literally, Thor walks up to him, walks up, doesn't even run up. He
Who?
walks up to him, Thor, and just slits his throat
Really?
with a sword.
And
I'm
then
like,
dunks on
well, that
him.
was the easiest kill ever. But then they're like, "Oh, we have to build a time machine and go back and kill him earlier."
Oh, no.
That's what the movie
That's
is.
what the fuck they
It's
have that in the
horrible.
That
movie.
makes
It was
sense.
horrible.
This is a movie that like. That's
Keep in
the
mind,
thing
I
that
didn't
was,
see
like,
fucking
breaking
Infinity
records
Wars
of-
till I watched it right before I went. That was the first time I ever saw.
Wasn't that like 40 movies like up to
Ago?
this point?
I remember.
I think it
the
was
X-Men.
12.
Oh,
I think
well,
it's what we.
that's not 40.
So I don't know. They got a bunch of is like Batman and Cassius Clay.
right. They all go.
Oh,
into it.
dude, whatever happened to them sexy ass women in
Batman's DC,
Batman
but-
movies?
You just
But-
missed the best joke of the night.
I did.
Cassius
Was
Clay,
there
I got it.
Batman or Cassius
I heard
Clay came to save the day?
I'm really glad.
Bars. But no,
Why
they
did he
kill him
change
in
his
the
name? That's
first-
a nice name, Cassius Clay.
Cassius.
They gave
I
him
don't
a
know.
good name, and he went with Muhammad
Like
Ali.
how many white people you know named Cassius?
Yeah,
You couldn't name.
that
If you
seems
named a white
ethnic to
guy
me.
named
Mister,
you named
you
a white baby
Cassius
that,
this
that
check.
you'd be disowned. No one would fucking
You should
talk
have
to
been
you.
called Muhammad Al Cassius.
I wish my parents. I wish my parents would name me
Cassius
Muhammad.
Muhammad all.
Cassius.
I would have
Cassius.
welcomed it all.
I can't say it because I've been
Cassius
drinking whiskey
Muhammad
all
all.
day. Oh, Cassius Clay.
Cassius. How do you spell that?
C-A.
We need
W.
YouTubes. I mean the
Some more
Google.
whiskey.
Cash.
Oh man, so Christopher, real quick.
No,
Yeah.
All right, never
Go on
mind.
now.
All right, well I got to figure out what the hell.
Go
I was
on
about to
now.
ask him. How
Why did Asian mustache pop up? I've never looked that up.
Don't
Asian
lie.
mustache. Yo, dog. All right, cool. Last time Patrick pulled up his own personal search history, it was why is the
Cassius, all
screen
right,
so
there we go.
blurry?
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
That's the reason
So
why,
it's,
because he drank 14 beers. That's the reason why the screen's so
It's
blurry.
Cassius Clay.
You have the most innocent search history of all time.
Probably not. It's just transgender vaginas and
Well, that's where the Asian mustache comes into play. But
I found that out the
you
other day.
of why my screen's so blurry. Now,
I
that's
always,
some of the
for
funniest
some
shit I ever
reason,
did
I get
see.
drunk a lot, and I'm like, "Hey, you ever seen an enlarged clit?"
you just show people.
I have to only have to type EN.
That's
into
what I
Google.
get.
Oh, and it
And
pops up.
It pops up.
That's how many
Enlarged
times
clit.
you've done it.
Yeah.
I was asking.
It was
that,
pretty embarrassing.
Hey, they got their place, right?
I was asking Shyamalan. I was like, "Yo, you got any hard copy of no pornography?" He's like, "Nope." I'm like, "God
Yeah,
damn,
that'd
you
be
gotta
weird
get
if you
yourself
did.
some." That'd be weird if you didn't.
No,
You
it wouldn't.
imagine-
You're 60.
You imagine being one of these young bucks just being like, all right, I already get the fucking anything I want to go ahead and please myself with for free from the internet. So that's beautiful. And then the
Yeah, that
government
sounds
gets to be
awful.
like,
Yeah,
what
there's-
do you look at when you go ahead and masturbate?
There's-
And
yeah,
what do you
there's-
look at like right after? What
There's
do you
no
do?
humiliating evidence at your
Ugh.
house. Yeah.
Ugh.
What's your question?
What do you do? What the fuck? You
Still
just
got-
look at
I
the
got-
homeless people
I
out
got
your
still
window?
hand drawings from fucking preschool.
Yeah,
Miss
we know you-
Dolan, kindergarten.
What's your question, boy?
Big
Look at the
old,
comments real
big old
fast.
swoops.
Huh?
Switch to the comments real fast.
Here we are.
I just love
cool.
Mark's reply right now. I just looked at it.
Hey, let's read them aloud. I
What?
can't see straight. Who could
Is
read?
it not? Is the enlarged
Patrick.
click comment not on?
Patrick,
Oh,
could
not
you read
yet.
the comments?
Oh,
please?
it's on
I'm
my
blind.
Okay,
Does
so
Mark like one?
I'm
Mark,
I'm a blind guy.
Mark Press said, "Laugh my ass off. You probably looked up enlarged clits after I brought it up." LOL.
Yeah, he did bring it up.
So he's got me on this enlarged clit
yeah,
train.
he
I don't
did
know.
bring it up.
That's weird that it hasn't showed up though. It's on my phone.
Well, it'll show up eventually.
What else did Mark say?
You
He
got
said
a
he-
question for me or not?
He's got like
son?
32 comments on our fucking.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is there more than this?
Oh, let me look. Hold on, sorry.
Shut up.
So this is a beautiful part of the show.
Tied
Go
at
ahead and
32
plug.
is the last comment for. Yeah, you got
Oh,
that.
yeah,
And then at 9:15 he said,
I'll try it again. Don't you guys like what I've done? No, look at these 4
It's
cameras.
very good. It's very
We
good.
got
"No,
a-
I love it."
Mark helped me with our email address. We got a new email address.
What is our
We
email
got
address?
Yeah, what's the email address?
we got a .com.
Sabber-babber.
Sabber.
Mr. Saberdabber. At
I feel like we should
Ron
patent
Long.
that too, real quick. Let's grab Sabber because Chris gets that many
SOFABAB.com.
times.
And if you go to that, look at what happens.
We also have.
See here, our
brothers.
Cliff here. If I turn Cliff off and I go here, it goes to SOFABAB.com. Look at it. It's all our shows. It even shows our live show. And if you go to playlists, it shows everything we've done.
Our set
Look at that, our set list. You guys want to watch a movie?
All right. Can we make sure that it
This
It
one's really
complies.
bad. You want to watch a really bad one?
no.
Oh, this is a
I want to
great-
watch.
This
Watch
one's
this
real-
one, boy.
All right. Well, I have one
Shush.
request after this
This
one.
is really good.
Oh, I know. We watched it 2 weeks ago.
No, he didn't. Gone with the wind.
Which cock should I wear tonight?
The big one or the little one?
little one.
I've never seen this one.
Well, you just missed the
That's
whole.
comedy.
I saw
You
it.
just missed the whole thing.
I gotta piss because my dick is hard.
I got.
Spaghetti,
Oh, my dead
right
dog's okay.
spaghetti now, left spaghetti now.
Hand me some whiskey before we start this.
Where's Kayla in here?
Now, right spaghetti now, dude.
This one's really weird. So when Mark had his network, this is where we got the original show.
This really?
This was our radio ad.
This the origin story?
So when Mark had his podcast network, this was our ad for it. That's a nice fan. I still got it. This is my brother being weird in fucking in his closet. He's a weird guy. Oh man, I was skinny.
Spinning around in the circle. Bunch of wire wrapped together. in some type of voodoo.
Look, it's my cat.
Brothersbrer.com.
There was a cat.
Go to brothersbrer.com.
No, you go to
SOFABAB.com.
SOFABAB.com.
YouTube content.
No, SOFABAB.
How do you spell SOFABAB?
You spell it's right there on the screen.
We still on? Put on another video.
We're spelled SOFABAB.com. SOFABAB.com.
All right, so last night is about 3 in the morning.
Yep.
I got Samuel L. Jackson over my house. I get to third base. I'm just like, ah!
You're really shoving your fist up third base.
He was doing pretty good.
Good
He
on him.
liked it. He's almost in his 70s. Or
Oh,
he's in
nice.
his 70s.
Yeah.
I like Samuel L. Jackson.
Is he really in his 70s?
He's in his 70s. And
That's crazy. I'm not ready to lose him.
well, yeah.
I mean, what black guy's going to replace him in every movie?
He's going to be 190 years old.
Hopefully.
It'll be,
spaghetti.
you know, pretty soon it'll be Will Smith's son or something. Where are you going? You can't pee when he pees. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in trouble.
Oh,
no.
we got a new producer in the house.
What up, though? Yo, what up, though?
He's really worried. I'm doing really good. I don't know. You better not put those headphones on, though, because
Oh,
he'll
no.
fucon
he'll
melt
Yeah,
them
don't
with
do that.
acid.
Don't put that on.
Left
He'll put
spaghetti
lye on that
now.
shit. He might burn that. He's going to get a new keyboard tomorrow. You don't have to run along. You don't have to run along. I think you need
Let's
to
see
go
if
back
he
there.
watches the show.
Oh, we'll find out.
Yeah. I guess
Oh.
tune in next time to a special edition of the BBPP cast, aka Son of a Bitch and Bastard.
When you guys hit a button?
Oh, he already knows. He already knows.
I turned
know
over
what?
3
No
cameras
buttons?
into 4.
We all know
It's
why.
because it was right here. Look at I
We
had
needed
you
you-
right here.
Yeah, we need.
There's evidence because you hit a button.
Uh-huh.
What were you looking for?
The 4th camera. I pulled it up.
Any-
You hit
you
all
guys-
crams.
Have any of you guys watched that show live, PD?
Nope.
Fuck, it's a great show. Basically, it's just police pulling
Is
people
it
over live.
basically, or
But
is it, dude?
One of my friends just trolled him so hard. I went to high school with this guy. You should
he
look him
trolled
up.
this show.
Yeah, you should look him up. It's fucking James Spolak. But
Never got Mark's.
what he
porno.
did is he made a bunch of mannequins. He got like mannequins and put them in the back, like all 3 of his, because they do it all. They film this in Springfield, Missouri, live a lot of times. But he put 3 people in his car with mannequins, and then he like wore a visor. Basically, made himself look like he was like a fucked up EDMs guy. And then he got pulled over and they arrested. And they actually took him to jail, even though he passed the breathalyzer. He passed their eye test. And it's so funny. It's all on live PD, and like he did it all on purpose. I went to high school with this kid, and
You saw it.
yeah, I mean, I don't really watch the show, but I got shared the link through
Oh,
my
that's great.
high school page, and they actually took him to jail, booked him and everything, and this kid was completely sober. Now he's suing them.
Nice.
I love it. It's so great. But he actually like bought mannequins from like a department store and put them like all throughout his car.
Yeah.
So
And
he,
they pulled him over thinking he was partying and like
Right.
just thought he was like high on ecstasy or some shit. And they actually booked him, but they treated him like shit the whole time just because
Oh,
like he
no.
looked like a weird. He had like really short shorts on, and then a tank top and a visor with his name. It was a visor. His visor literally said his YouTube channel on
So
it.
you hit the lotto. Don't you
It's
wish you?
great. It just makes me laugh so hard though. Check him out. It's Justin Spurlock.
Live spaghetti.
He's on YouTube.
now.
Isn't it the guy who made all?
But
them-
he literally had like 6 GoPros in his car throughout it.
So
as
he
they-
was waiting for it.
yeah, because they knew that the live PD was filming in Springfield. And he was
Wow.
and he like swerved intentionally to get pulled over.
Jesus.
But then he passed every test, and they still arrested him.
Wait, what?
Even
test-
though his like they
what-
took
what
blood
kind of
tests.
test they be
They
giving
took
him?
blood tests for his alcohol level,
How
and they
high-
were still trying to say he was drunk.
God, I need
I'm
some
like,
money. That
damn,
sounds like a
this
good
guy
idea.
just fucking hit the. I mean, he just tried to do it as a troll. He didn't think they were gonna get arrested. He was gonna get arrested, but it ended up being so much more for him because now he's got a
Wow.
lawyer and all this shit. I love it though. He's gonna hopefully makes $1 million.
couple.
Yeah,
Why not?
fuck that. That's
I'll
just
take
some-
50 grand.
You can't arrest. Like they
You could
literally
pay a
took his.
couple
They
years
forced
rent
his
with that.
blood on the show. They forced his
Did
blood.
they fucking lick
and then it came up negative, and they still kept putting him in jail. I'm like,
That's weird.
fuck you. That shit's crazy. But shout out to Justin. I went to high
Hi,
school with
Justin.
that fool.
Why don't you get him?
He wants to actually visit in the next 2 months. So
Tell him to
I would
call
love to have him
in.
on the show.
Tell him to
Just so we
call
can-
in next week. And we'll
Okay,
ask
yeah,
him about it.
definitely.
We actually have a sponsor that relates really quick to this. Log on to CI Tooth Poison. Dot something. God forbid you ever do some ridiculous. This is the advertisement. Hang on.
CI
It says right
teeth
here.
poison, or was it tooth?
Tooth. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh
teeth
my
poison.
God.
Yeah,
That's
God-
something.
God
we were gonna
forbid-
watch some videos, weren't
All
we?
right. Well, you
Oh,
pull
yeah,
it up.
let's
I'm
watch
gonna.
You
I'm
got
gonna.
cut off.
Hey,
Paul.
I'm gonna read the rest of this sponsor. God forbid you ever catch yourself in a position where they lock you up forever. Well, hopefully they did not lock up your skeleton to a, what is this called? A stretcher.
Did anybody watch our SOFABAB 11.5?
I only
week?
Come
got
down
to
to
watch a little
Vinny's
bit. Mina got
Tooth Lock.
pissed.
Watch this. This is funny. I'm only gonna put it on for a second.
Favorite get fiddles ever.
So it's me and Sabado. You know what happened
What
to it?
What?
The funny thing to me is,
either my brother,
I mean, other than the
or
content,
Aaron,
is I'm just
All
there,
right.
Aaron.
and then all of a
Hell,
sudden
talking
I'm in a
about
suit.
that time.
What the hell
Long
happened? Do you remember
Shire,
that night? I don't
Solomon.
remember that night.
What's that, Woosah?
I changed apparently.
How's your bed?
So if anybody wants to look at that, you go to SOFABAB.com. So
Mina
what-
got real pissed. She was like, "No,
She was mad at me.
She was like, I want to fucking see Mary's lamb. That's not Mary's lamb, you asshole.
Oh. Well, what's Mary's Lamb? There was one show
Mary's
he showed
Little
me on
Lamb.
there. There was a lady on there, and she was a purty lady.
Yep, she's a fucking crazy lady.
All right, Sabado or Matt, which one of you guys want to pick the video?
I want to listen to Christopher do his sports talk show or his his one-
Patrick did the sports talk show. Too.
No, yes, of course. You were in the back end.
Body switch
Or
was last week.
where,
Yeah, we did body.
Where you
Face
were going
mace.
to
We've done that.
I feel like it's either Armstrong or Hayford for animals. Out of those.
with my pistol.
Well, I don't think that's readily available.
you
I'll
got
have to send those over.
Extifer. It's on the website.
We just watched.
It's
this
not
one.
on
Honestly,
my
I feel
website.
like
it's on
'cause
my website.
We got Curse's
Well, I
Mr.
have
Monocle
copies.
on the Instagram right now. I think.
This one's
Negative.
gross.
I think either I Want to Die just because me and Brandon are both in it.
No,
Or
no,
Mr.
no.
Monocle because we introduced Mr. Monocle.
No. We get
Have
an
we ever
option.
watched this one on here? It's bad.
Blister Town.
I don't know that I've
don't
seen
know.
Blister City.
You see Blister
Hey,
City?
can
It's
we listen
bad.
to left spaghetti and now right spaghetti and now
What was he saying?
do-da,
Do you know what he's saying,
Let's-
brother?
left
Let's
spaghetti
spaghetti with
and
it.
now right spaghetti.
All right, let's
That's a
let's
patio
watch
song.
Blister City. I don't know what he said. I already chose it. This one's really weird. And you remember the sperm challenge? What was it?
Sperm challenge.
It was the
Is that a
it was
thing?
the idiot challenge, the ACL time.
I gave my brother one of my
it was
cameras,
Lou Gehrig's disease,
and
Something like-
he took some good stuff. You still got that thing?
I
I
don't
just
know.
heard 2 cameras.
My life is in.
I gave him this Sony
Disarray.
little weird thing that he bought me. I gave it back to him.
To me?
No.
Oh, I thought you pointed at me. I was like,
and
what?
he did some good weird shit in Scotland.
Fuck yeah.
Look at that weird shit. What is that shit?
That's
Land
a
of
hole.
That's
The
a lot
land of my
closer than I ever
peoples.
would have got to it. This is oh.
That part we forgot to cut out. That's when it fell off the tripod.
I kind of like it though.
Well, it
I like
worked
the
well.
upside down.
It worked well.
Oh, I've seen
I
it.
love this.
There's Hank's hat. My beard looks so much darker.
Dude, you
I
look
love
so
your
much
sound effect
leaner.
for
Bow. Okay.
Okay, I definitely.
Oh dear.
Christopher standing.
That was my brother's master bedroom, and I had my own master bedroom because we were the richest men you
Whoever
ever
can
met.
narrate,
Very
please do.
wealthy.
Because I've always been blind on podcasts
Yeah.
before.
You got.
You got Christopher.
I think I was
dressed in a suit.
actually Noemi
You
might
got
have videoed
Patrick,
this.
playing
I
cards
was
with
I
him.
together with Noemi?
They're
at
both
this point?
standing
I
in a
think-
shower right now with the water running.
My
Is the
beard was
water
so
running?
much darker. No, it ain't running.
I was gonna say I don't see
Sounded
it.
like it.
This was the most uncomfortable one he made me do. This is the part.
What is that?
Come
Don't worry about
We've
it.
been
Is it
making-
baking soda?
We've been just jerking off in there for years.
Look at that.
Had
It's
to
gonna go-
microwave it in the fucking put it in the freezer for.
I'm pretty sure we were sober.
We were definitely sober at this point.
Don't get sober. Do you
You
see
should
what
never-
happens? Watch this. He starts putting them on my shoulder and they go into my pocket.
Fuck yeah.
Or maybe I do it. I don't know.
Yeah, you're on video. You thought they were on your
My
shoulder.
beard was so dark. What happened to me?
You didn't just ferment it? That looks like cum.
Right now, currently, they are pouring the
Come
jar.
on each other.
Never mind. Cum's clear. It doesn't look like anything like cum.
But it was
pancake
all.
batter.
It was all his cum. I poured on
Christopher
him.
has his hands up, just dropping chips, making it rain. Patrick's putting cards up on his shoulder,
You guys ever play poker? For real?
Nope.
staring at the camera.
Only when we got molested.
Yeah.
Look at it. It goes into my pocket. Watch.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Oh, that's impressive.
Isn't that crazy?
That's impressive. Did you have it like plopped open on
No, it
purpose?
was by accident.
That's pretty impressive.
What was this challenge? The water bucket challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a nice ending, though.
Is the end?
Yeah, it's nice. Who were those people?
That's Jen, John, and Stephen Blythe.
I don't know if they knew they
Brothers Brae Production.
were. I don't know if they knew where they were in our video.
SOBMB,
Probably not. Who knows?
SOFABMB.
I'm pretty trashed. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah.
I'm there.
Like I don't want
I
to
feel
leave
like we
yet.
should do Big J as a podcast group,
Why don't we go
if
ahead
possible, and then we should commentate on that.
What now?
The Big J experience.
Or we
When
just
he
talk
comes,
about
Big J
our
Okerson.
experience.
What?
I feel like we should go as a podcast group. Maybe,
Oh,
maybe not
man.
Mark because he doesn't enjoy fucking Big J.
Hey,
You
I'm
didn't
about
like Big
2
J. I
minutes
love Big
away
J.
from being circled in the
He's
corner. so-
honestly, I think Big J's my favorite comedian alive right now.
Nope. But he's
You don't
one
think
of
so?
the top ones.
Maybe not for his stand up, but just all around fucking humor
he's a good
and
man.
shit.
I don't think you know who Rodney Dangerfield is, you fool.
One of the best
Rodney
stories.
Dangerfield isn't alive anymore.
Excuse
is
me,
he?
excuse
Yeah,
me.
he's
Sorry,
doing great.
I
Is
don't
he?
mean to. I don't mean to talk in
Yeah,
on this
190.
situation.
Oh, you're
93
ruining my
years old.
computer, Sabata. Look
Although,
at this.
the new Legion of Skanks for anybody that likes our podcast.
Oh, speaking of which,
Holy shit! You suggested it
here,
to me.
switch it back. Oh,
One of the best
whatever. Just stop doing
LOS
things.
I've ever seen.
So, on my brother will appreciate this. On that podcast, they were talking about. This is gonna sound racist, but it's not racist. It's more what's religious against religion.
Religion.
What's religious against religion? Anti.
No, a term against religion.
Irreligious?
I mean, because everybody's like, when you talk about Jewish people, they say you're racist, but it's not really a
They
race,
say you're
right?
anti-Semitic.
There you go. So our grandma, she used to say, that lady's a Jap. And so I always thought she was talking about Japanese being rude. Jewish American princess.
Oh, really?
And so they talked about it on this podcast.
Yeah.
And that's the only other time I heard it was my angry grandmother.
Jewish American princess.
And then another
It's like
podcast.
Well, speaking of which, I got another clip note. You don't have to play the
Oh
thing.
my God. Yeah,
Well, we
no.
can play the thing.
We have to. But so that's the only other time I heard it. And
Wait, before we leave this, though, Chris, if you've never listened to Legion of Skanks, this is the best Legion of Skanks episode. It's the most recent one. Just download it. Just listen to it. It was so good.
It'll be this is my only free time. Other than this, it's
Correct.
just gotta watch it
Correct.
here.
Figure it out.
And like you have to
It's
schedule
2
this
hours.
shit
You can
the
figure
fuck
2
out.
hours.
Dude,
Dude,
it's
10 minutes.
tough.
segments.
Watch
tougher than you
Moana.
think.
I know.
you can't
but
fucking figure that out
than
as
you
a
think.
with a kid.
I don't have a kid. I never had a kid. I don't imagine how that
What are we
feels.
doing? Oh.
Cliff. We're do
Fuck Cliff Notes. Fucking Cliff Notes. Simon. Fucking Cliff Notes.
So this is going to need a little setup because my father used to tell me as a boy that the people that took care of the lawn in front of their house were Japanese people, and my grandmother would always be like, "The Japs are coming! The Japs are coming!" But she was talking about Japanese people. So Cliff on Sunday, he was like same as there was this goddamn lawn man from Japan, and his name was Molon.
He said that shit.
Yep.
It's who you hire.
That's the best punchline
Fucking
here.
Cliff.
That was.
Simon.
Nah, he can't.
Fucking
I'm stealing that
Cliff
shit.
Notes.
Hold on.
Fucking Cliff Notes.
You guys are gonna. I'm gonna say that on Kill
Cliff
Tony.
Notes.
I knew this Japanese man.
Although, I don't know why that's popping in my head, but Mike challenged us to a drinking contest this week.
Oh, I told him.
You hear
Fuck
this?
you, Mike.
What's his last name? Can I call him out?
Fair.
Mike
ahead.
Fair?
He said he was gonna drink us out on this pro podcast. I
Said
think-
he said he was going to come on the podcast and not drink us.
My lawyer said the
So-
same. I think the lawyer would definitely
Marty
win.
definitely. I'm not even fucking
Oh
arguing
yeah,
that.
Martin. Yeah, Martin all day.
You
Sorry
might
if I
take
said
him
that
for
name.
his. No, I don't care. You
I
might.
don't-
You
no.
might take him.
Well, I had to conserve myself, but he will be out drinking tequila all day and come
Chris
here and beat me.
Chris has the best.
No, I'm talking
chance.
about
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, well,
You
either
might be able to
one.
beat Mike.
I don't know.
I
'cause
feel like I can keep my own.
I don't know if I can drink
You're not-
beer like
like-
that.
If I don't smoke weed, I'm
Right. If
I'm
there's
contending.
no weed involved, I'm
I'm
contending.
contending for sure.
I definitely contend with the fool. I think you
this is
contend
what
with him
we
more
did.
than me.
Yeah, we're almost done. Show him the back.
Yeah, show that shit. Mike, if
That
you
was
watch
full.
the podcast, check that out. Plus
on.
all the beers we drank.
What's my Kill Tony joke?
I don't know.
I knew a
you ain't
Japanese
going to
man.
kill Tony, dude.
Fuck you. I'm gonna go one of these days.
Let's do it. I'll plan. I'll go with you.
Yeah, all right.
Hey.
I ain't got
what the
nothing
fuck it
in
is.
life going on.
Hey, look up on. Oh,
For real, that would actually be dope.
I got Google. I don't need you to look up shit.
Yeah, you got Google right here.
Cliff notes.
Denver. I wanted to go on a road trip.
SOFABAB, son.
Actually, you know what I think would be hilarious to do as a podcast?
SOFABAB, son.
If we all went to like a Denver open mic and just did like a 5-minute set each,
Dude, okay,
and we
my-
filmed it all. I think
Shit's
that
so years
15
you
ago.
know
hours?
you worked at Comedy Works.
That
Do they
shit's-
allow you to film your own open mics?
Fucking suck
All right.
my clit, you cunt. Like that shit's
Suck
like
my
so
Okay.
clit, you
that
cunt.
shit,
Okay.
That shit like
Hey, stupid
Comedy-
asses, shut the fuck
Shut
up,
up.
everybody. Shut
Yes,
up.
I want to see this.
You want to drive to LA? Then we'll stop in Utah and get a hotel. Oh no, let's stop in Las Vegas.
Is there any possible way we can stop in Bigsby? I don't know where that's at.
Oh, probably.
yeah. Of
if we could
course.
plan
No,
that,
I mean that
would-
is way down here.
I have no clue where it's at. Yeah, I would.
Bigsby's like, let's see.
Whether or not we go to Bigsby or not, I'm totally down for this trip, and I will save some money and do it.
No, so I want to go on Kill Tony.
Right.
He might not pick my name, so
That's
Bigsby's down here somewhere.
Even okay, it's that
It's
far.
down-
Yeah,
it's
it's like right
Mexico
at the
border.
Mexico border. You're right. I knew that.
But LA's over here, and Las Vegas is right there, and Utah's
I do
right
feel
there.
like if we were to take the detour to Bigsby and we messaged Stanhope beforehand, I think he would do our podcast.
I have an updated.
He does a
response
lot.
to
you already
my-
moved you moved the camera. No one can see you.
He does a lot of random podcasts like that get like 100 views.
I have
He
an
doesn't give a
updated.
fuck.
I'll go down there with you. All right, good idea. All right, hold on.
Have you seen the? Do you
Keep
still
talking.
listen to the Stanhope
You
podcast?
talk. Oh, we need to add a destination.
Before we go on though, but
Shut
you still
up,
listen to the
everybody.
Stanhope podcast?
I do.
Have you seen his? He's doing an open mic tour right now. Have you seen that,
He was
Chris?
dead in the
I think you'd
2010.
appreciate
Chris,
this.
he went and saw
Who's
him at
doing
like
what the hell?
some
Stanhope's doing an
theater
open
in, like,
mic tour right now
2011.
where
Oh,
he
yeah?
doesn't plan any of his stops. He just goes and finds an open mic.
That's
And I think it's
That's
amazing.
so sexually attractive.
I-
I just want to like have all of his children in my
right,
mouth. That
so
I
that's
don't
loud.
know
a
if
lot.
you're being sarcastic, but I think
Everybody
it's a
shut the
dope
fuck
idea.
up for a second.
Yeah, what do you
Jesus
got?
Christ, what is this? Homosexual town?
Probably.
So here to
April
Bisbee
30th.
that's a long drive, 13 hours. So maybe we can stop in like Albuquerque.
We could do 13 hours in one day. Are you kidding?
Yeah, but why wouldn't you want to drive 6 hours and get trashed? Drive another 6
The
hours.
way that you
'Cause you get
describe it
trashed.
is the perfect way to drive. We're
Oh,
at
yeah,
the
that's
proper
fine. I'm
age
cool with
to
that.
I'm
go
getting
ahead
old.
and cruise.
Yeah, 'cause we can
let's
stop at
let's stop in Albuquerque's a good
Exactly.
city. I probably got a place for us to stay in Albuquerque.
Oh, we both do. So we might
right.
have to spend 3 days there.
So what we do, this is our planning right here.
If we plan this, I'll message Stanhope and we'll try to
Wait,
figure this
whoa!
out.
I don't like that roadmap
Shut up.
at all.
Because we're going to Bisbee.
Yeah, we gotta go Bisbee.
That's the
Stanhope's known for fucking replying.
What is this?
messages for
2013?
visits. You don't go. Yeah, I feel you.
Do you know what you sound like? My goddamn.
We should.
Darth,
When's
is this
the
one
Super
of your
Bowl?
masks you're selling? What are you doing?
When's the Super
I
Bowl?
gotta go skiing tomorrow.
I'm very bad with dates.
January.
I ain't been
I feel like you
skiing
should-
since I was in the
February. I think it's February.
Third
I think we should try to
concussion
plan
in.
around the Super Bowl to be the first Doug Stanhope Super Bowl party because he throws an open to the public Super Bowl party.
It's not going to pay
Christopher.
attention to us to that.
Okay, so maybe we go a different time.
Okay. This is our plan. We're going to go from Denver to Los Angeles, and we're going to stop in Bisbee, Arizona.
And Mark's gonna drive us the whole
What
way.
I
'cause
would
he's
like
sober.
to do, if you assholes can do it,
He's gonna be doing fucking dabs off the engine. That's why we're overheating.
who, this guy?
No, Mark.
Mark.
Oh, yeah. He might not go.
got
That
Tip
might
the
be
oil.
the best thing I've ever heard. Dabs off the engine. Holy shit! Why have we not thought of that as stoners?
That's a good idea.
That's hilarious.
Gotta check me oil.
All right. But if
We're about 6 hours in, the engine's probably hot enough.
the only way Mark's going to come, though, is New Mexico, Arizona, and California, and Las Vegas. What's Las Vegas, Nevada?
Yeah.
Are we go through Nevada? I can't tell right here.
No, we
Joshua
got it.
Tree, isn't that a thing?
Joshua Tree, yeah.
So we
No,
need
If
to
we,
go
could
to
plan that around,
Joshua
if we
Tree.
plan that around Shroomfest, we could see Ari at Joshua Tree.
You got too many things going
Let's
on.
make money.
We're gonna. This is our podcast.
Like seriously, like why not make
All right,
money?
so we're gonna go Denver. We'll go to Albuquerque, We'll go to Bisba.
Uh-huh.
Then we need a middle between Bisbee and Los Angeles.
I'll see you there.
We could go to Joshua Tree, but that's too close. I'd be anxious.
Yeah, that's like an hour, 2 hours away.
Let's see.
What's the national park right there?
Why not we take...
I mean, you guys really want to live outside? I don't want to smell you when I drive.
No, I
What
wanna-
about that there highway?
No, that's too
real
low.
close to Mexico.
Completely sponsored by P Fresh.
Be fresh gear.
P Fresh.
No, be
So
fresh.
I'd be willing to drive if you guys are.
I'd be willing to sit
wanna
in the
go to
back seat and
Kentucky.
pitch in on the money.
It's driving is not. I mean, my car goes 540 miles on.
I don't have a legal license,
Wow.
so I don't think I should ever be behind the
Wow.
wheel. But I can
on
get
one tank
between
of
there.
gas.
That's fantastic.
So how many miles is that?
How many miles you
What's
got on
wrong
one
with
tank?
Nashville?
2,100 miles. So that's 4 gas tanks. So that's what?
I have no idea.
What's
How much you say it
about
catches up?
$40 a tank.
Oh shit! Let's call it 50. Let's call that shit 200 one
So we
way.
need 4
200 one
tanks.
One's
day.
not
get
160. No, that's not true.
Then well, that gives them wiggle room.
No, that's
to go
right.
ahead and,
160,
All
right?
right, hold on. I'm going to
Yeah.
everybody's camera, and I want to hear some math. here.
160 is what I came up with. I'm retarded though.
I think you're right. 80. Yeah.
$40 a tank, right?
So 160
40, 80, 160.
on the way.
I disagree with his
One way,
analysis.
one way,
I think it's
160.
more.
On the way back.
I think it's
the
more
same
than
deal.
that.
Yeah. So I'm like at 320.
Yeah.
Is that
Look at-
right?
You're a mathman. So that's just gasoline.
Mathman, sweet drink Harmon.
Where do you keep getting these sweet masks from? I want that mask now.
That'll line
Oh,
up
Jesus.
perfectly with the end of the tavern.
That's a good boy.
Wait. No, never mind. Montana's way the other way. I was like, can
I
we
think
stop
that
at the
we're
other
gonna-
tavern?
I think that
wants
we
to.
should go get our Russian women and. Never mind.
Why are you obsessed with Russian women?
Yeah,
They
what's
all
up
want
with that?
I don't know. It just popped in my head, but I was
I
thinking that
slept-
we should go ahead and like.
Didn't you
get them
date a
nice,
Russian woman?
I slept with a
nice
Russian
little
woman
seat
once.
in a
Ukrainian
restaurant.
or something.
I slept with a little Russian woman once, and it was
From Russia or Ukraine or
from Russia.
what's the one you slept with?
It's probably top 3 list.
She was born in Leningrad, but she moved to Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. You look like a goddamn serial killer. You know this gas station by the house? Last night there was a
Murder?
wait.
Wait, no.
2 nights ago there was a bunch of police there,
Oh yeah.
and I asked the bartender, and you know how bartenders like me.
You
we
asked
make-
the bartender at the gas station.
No, I went to the bar.
Oh, okay. So you went to the gas station, then the bar.
Chris thought I
That'd be
might have got.
hilarious if it was a bartender. guy.
Chris thought I might have got murdered last night too.
I was worried about him.
I appreciate it.
No, I read that. Yeah,
Did you hear
so
this?
At the strip club, they
Sorta.
beat some
Oh,
guy
yeah,
to
the strip
death,
men.
and I figured
Someone was
Oh,
beat
dude,
with a
get the
baseball
fuck
bat.
outta here.
You not hear this?
You do.
So of
beat-
course I did. This is nonsense.
You do a lot of strip clubbing,
I go to one only.
and that's
Yeah,
the
that's
one he
'cause
died at, right?
He was beat with a baseball bat right outside the fucking front. That shit's ridiculous.
All right. So what were we talking
Chris
about?
thought it might have been me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Mine was more important. Hey, look at this.
Well, why don't you play another video and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because I don't know
I'm
what.
not
do we
ready
have more
to go
comments?
for, like,
Did Mark
45
erase his
more
comment
minutes.
about the clitoris?
You pussy.
Thank God.
He didn't want his
mom to
whoa,
see
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa! For the visually impaired,
CBD. he said,
Marco-
"Laugh my ass
Marco
off."
Paringo
CBD stem cells. I like that.
left
comment.
at least 16 different messages.
I
to
feel
the
like
show.
I-
only
We
one that
appreciate
commented.
Marcus
I feel like
Paringo.
I had a
I
good
love you,
point.
Marcus. You're a beautiful man.
Yes, he's the best.
Identify yourself, other
we must.
fucks.
Yes, this is his calling card. We must
Sam,
go play games.
Genesis.
Fuck you, Sam.
Yeah,
Genesis
fuck you,
is
Sam.
yeah,
great
those
guy.
pieces of shit.
Genesis is a
Hello,
great guy.
Carter.
Just because you're an asshole, Sam, doesn't mean you can't.
Genesis
Hey, Carter.
is a 46-year-old man trapped.
I hope
in
you're having a good
fucking-
night.
Oh, hey, Miss Carter. Hey.
All right, we get one
You're
more
the
video,
best.
you pieces of shit. We
I felt like
did
that was
the
necessary.
sperm video.
We've done Alphonse.
We've done that one. We've done Ethor. We've done that. We've done Alphonse, I think.
No more.
Can we do Christopher's radio talk show?
Yeah. That's a longer one.
Mr. Monocle. We need Mr.
I mean,
Monocle.
either when he goes into turbo,
that-
Yes.
We don't have the.
All right,
well,
everybody shut up.
I could pull it up.
This is a
If
good
you're
way
so
to go.
erect in the penis, you shifty-eyed mealworms, then why haven't you
This is
gone
like
to
the third
trouble
video
of
we did.
dying for the Republic of Northern Ireland, if you would answer me that.
This
but
was the
before you
most
do, this is
well-written
Late Night
one,
Potatoes, and
because
I
it
am
was
Rico
written.
Stanley.
Rico Stanley is a willing portable body left often overnight
There's
at
Mark.
Marine Le Pen's National Park for Muslim
that Mark?
researchers. But believe me, you, that his golden mouth is used
I can
for
tell
far
now.
more than
This
just
was like a
toilet.
15-page
He
script.
is a sportsman, a
There's an
cuisine
actual
critic,
script?
girlfriend to the
Yeah,
photographer,
we
have a
and
few
the
scripts on
continent's
here.
foremost expert on rectal kazoos. Do you like your doctor? Well,
Why are you
Rico's
doing
awesome, so go and get ready, British Antarctica, for here he is, your icy, handsome darling, Rico
Stanley.
That's right, he said it. I'm a Rico Stanley, and welcome to Late Night Potatoes.
This
Of
one was
course,
the hardest
with me
one
as
I've ever
always,
done.
My nectar spewing
Fuck you.
daffodil, Alonso
fuck?
Hernandez.
Hey, Loy.
Alonso Hernandez was
Rico.
Shut up, you bottle of queef. I have to tell
I didn't
you that
interrupt, but-
cornmeal you rolled me in has left my schmegma gritty, but next to palatable. If you don't believe me yourself, then I suggest you bring me a spoon,
Hey, use
and I will
Ricos.
gently
Hello,
feed it to you
use
until the bottom
Ricos.
of your rumpus is so flubulent that not a speck of your
He's watched this
prolapsed
too many
rectum
times,
could be
you can
seen
tell.
from in between.
He's got the laughs
It's
cued
turbo
and
time.
everything.
Turbo.
Terrible. Look at those arms, though.
1, 2, 3.
How can you throw a ball like that?
Turbo.
Do you know the program I used on this was like the
Will, what did
cheapest
you do
free
over the
program, and it
weekend there,
worked perfect.
Alonzo?
I scoured your pubis
Look at this.
for your mother's louse. Just
Look at
like
that
you ordered me
lice.
twos.
You realize, don't you, Alonzo, that you look just like that little cackling creature that sat at the
I timed
foot,
up the
or at the
audio and
tail,
everything.
as it
What
were,
the fuck?
Of the Jabba the Worm in Space Fantasy 1977.
Yes, this is the thank yous.
And if you would like to
I
buy
couldn't
some of
do
my
anything
collector's
funny.
item merchandise from the film
Look at that, brother. You're missing all
1977,
kinds of good
a
stuff.
space
That's-
film, just go to my website,
Look at that.
www.1977
Hold on.
space.
Do you know how much time this took?
And if you would like,
I
to
know!
buy some
I
of my
did most of it. Look at
collector's
this.
item merchandise from the film.
Grace and Natalie did that for-
1977, a space film. Just go to my website.
Look at the shadowing.
You did
www.1977
great.
Space flame.
The space.
You know
Look
what?
at that
Chuck-
shadow.
Space.
All right, Matt's got to look. I'm going to make him do it again.
1977, the
Look at the
space.
time I took on this.
In Space Fantasy 1977.
The timing and
Here,
everything.
leave it.
Yes,
leave
this
it.
is the thank yous.
And if
Wait,
you would like to
wait.
buy some of
Put
my
on your
collector's
cans.
Right here.
item
Look at the-
merchandise from the film
look at that.
1977,
Shadowing.
a space
Hey, that's the
film,
thing I
just
used to
go
change the
my
oil with
website,
every day.
Exactly.
www.1977
Look at the shadows. Look at this.
Space flame.
I spent up.
You
I
can
pushed
buy some
lights
of that
everywhere.
merchandise for either
Look at
side.
that.
It
That's
looks good.
great.
It's beautiful.
$14.
All of it's everything
But I
from
have
work,
to warn
though.
you, if you pay for only
What is this? I tried to light it with my
then I am
pipe.
going to
Oh,
take you
don't
off
light
of
it,
the
but inhale if
subscription
you
Look at
want.
that.
on
Oh,
my
there's a.
website.
It'll get you really fucked
That's
up.
the third
So
video
these are
that's
the
been
first
in
on
the
line
dildo.
today there,
Yeah.
Lonzy. Take
It
care.
was.
Do you know how
Sorry.
many
Have
drafts
Heinrichs
this thing took me?
From
Just
Munich.
inhale.
That's
One.
in Germany.
A man should be
No.
corporal.
This is my favorite part.
Then how is I capture him with a single spring-loaded trap and a piece of
I couldn't
cheese?
say
You just
able in
wait a
German
minute there,
accent.
buddy.
Oh, I
The game
love
of
that
lacrosse
part. Well,
would
there's
be
no
physically
Menshevik
impossible
Bolshevik
to
in this
play if it hadn't have been
Fuck
for
Stephen
Einstein's work on relativity. If it's rodents you're looking to exterminate, might I suggest you one Timothy Richard Turbo? That clown-faced sycophant may have the Lord Jesus Christ in heaven fooled, but it's going to take a lot more than a 7-3 loss to the Kansas City Mackerels to impress me. It's starting early today, Alonzo, which, by the way,
This ain't
was
mine.
what that prick, the
Thank you.
dishonorable
I was
Darren
freaking
Lewis
out.
Volley, a supposed judge in Dead Indian County, Colorado, said to
You
us-
see
That's the
that
guy
son
that
of-
just sent me to
Hold
jail.
on.
Hold on.
Look at
Look at this. This is a literal man that sent me to jail.
I just paused it on him.
Yes!
He sent me to jail. That
Yes.
motherfucker.
What's his
Because he was
name?
a cunt.
What was his
He's a
cocksucking
fucking
name?
cunt. Don't
Volley.
worry about it.
Yeah, Dan
asshole.
Volley. What was it?
Cock- cocksucker.
Well, it said it.
Darren
Oh,
Volley.
I'm gonna go
Darren
ahead and
Volley.
express
All right, everybody, shut up and look at my
myself.
brother's accuser.
Oh.
Ready?
He sent me to
Might
prison.
I suggest you one Timothy Richard Turbo? That clown-faced sycophant may have the Lord Jesus Christ in heaven fooled, but it's going to take a lot more than a 7-3 loss to the
We actually
Kansas
tried to
City
get him
Mackerels
voted
to
out.
impress me. It's starting early today, Alonzo.
how bad he was.
Which, by the way, was what that prick, the dishonorable Darren Lewis Volley.
Darren Lewis Volley.
Oh,
Do you
damn.
know how nervous I was? But I did it anyways because I'm a good brother. I'm a good brother.
It was like just now I think he's like even higher up now.
Oh yeah.
We gotta fucking
We gotta
tag
get
him
that
and
son
shit.
of a bitch out of there.
Fuck you, Volley.
Look at him. Look at his dumb goatee and his bald head.
Cocksucker.
Ugh.
Send me.
All right. Anyway, this is back to Chris's
sorry, we're back.
monologue in
Judge
his
in
talk
dead
show.
Indian County, Colorado, said to his bailiff shortly after he sentenced Christopher Michael Dyer to 3
Can't read.
days in jail for reckless
You see my
driving.
brother's naked
But that's
bottom?
okay.
This
If
is
I were to
unbelievable.
officiate a trial against
Do you know what you
Mr.
do
Volley,
at a weird?
Read?
That's good.
What?
Do you know what you
What
do
do
when you're on an island,
What?
on the beach and stuff?
Huh.
This right here. You run around naked like my brother did.
Oh boy, I'm handsome as hell.
But look at how the waves look like it's coming out of his rumpus.
That's amazing.
Isn't that great?
It literally looks like you're like Spider-Man shooting a web. Or some lightning strike
to
or some
3
shit.
days in jail for reckless driving. But that's okay. If I were to officiate a trial against Mr. Volley for his crimes against the citizens of dead Indian County, I would kiss him on his shiny bald head and sentence him to a delicious apple and a cup of tea. Stupid there has been so brainwashed by the bourgeoisie power structure that he doesn't
Do you know how
even
dumb I
realize
look
the
compared to
pains
my brother?
inflicting on the
In a gas
proletarians
mask?
beneath his
I was
station,
pushing buttons.
because in his diseased
That's
mind,
smart,
the people should
but
go
he's
to
like
jail
bourgeoisie,
for traffic infractions,
and he made a
distasteful
script.
language,
The
and
buttons are
substance
much more
abuse
important
problems.
than that.
I forgive you, Judge, but you have to admit that you look like a fucking horse-faced clown in that robe, you stinking festering shaved ape. Who's up next, Lonzote?
Ludwig van Beethoven. You're on with
This is
Rico
a great.
love
This is
this
one of
part.
my favorite
my
parts.
brother.
Ludwig.
Ludwig.
He didn't know he was there because he's deaf. You get it?
Ludwig.
You get it?
Ludwig van. You're on the air. I can hear you breathing. What do you have, a deviated septum, you Prussian mongoloid? God damn it. I can hear him playing the fucking piano. Your nephew was a wastrel and a gambler. This really gets my cunt works all knotted up. I can feel my ovaries all entangled. Get someone else on before I burst into a premature period,
Here's
for
a-
fuck's
here's a
sake. Get that
tampon.
tinnitus out of your vaginal
Did
ear
you see the
canal
tampon?
before you deafen us with more
No,
of
you
your
didn't.
I've
blaring
seen this video
symphonies,
before.
you
All right,
deaf
fuck
cunt.
you.
Johann Sebastian would have spit in your worthless Prussian face.
Next up on the lines, Nikita Segura with the bitches.
We can't stop the
Long
podcast.
time,
This
long
ball's
time.
finished.
And thank you for the opportunity to
Jesus
transmit
Christ.
my opinion here
I did
today.
this on
Rico.
two
What does
stolen
Christopher know
programs.
about agriculture anyway? Let me tell you that I am out in the fields day after day, working with the peasants, trying to improve the harvest. And then Tammy Turdball
We'll
comes
finish
to
it.
town, defeats the Dolphins
It's
on the
not
fluke,
stop until
and
it's
everybody
finished.
and their mother wants for him to come and tend to their plants. What do I have to do to defeat this parasitic wrecker from the Entente and guide the peasantry onto a more bountiful
I used to
path?
love Gorbachev.
Vivas
I got a
Paharanim!
task ahead of
Now
me.
it's
That was
questions like that that
Khrushchev.
keep me coming
Khrushchev,
back to
sorry.
the show. That was an
What'd you
excellent
do?
question, Nikita Sergeyevich, and thanks for supporting the program. I guess all I can tell you that this turbo business is bound to collapse in some sort of shame or another, and when
Nixon,
it does,
this is
the
before
people
Trump.
will charge vigorously.
We would've had a
back to
couple
the
more
reason
minutes.
Folks like you have been working so long.
see
to
that?
That's our way.
Turbo
Hold
is a
on.
mere flash.
Did you see how Chris and I, mainly
I
Chris,
foreshadowed the Broncos
yeah, he
winning the Super
predicted
Bowl.
the future. Watch this.
Oh yeah,
show.
yeah.
That was
Watch,
an excellent
just watch.
question, Nikita Sergeyevich, and thanks for supporting the program. I guess all I can tell you that this turbo business is bound to collapse in some sort of shame or another.
Nixon?
And when it does, the people will charge vigorously.
Manning?
This was
back to the
before
reason
Manning was
folks
John
like you
Elway.
have been working so long to instill.
He
Turbo is a
fucking
mere
predicted the
flash
Broncos.
of
We
course of
started,
human events.
we
So
started
keep your
once
head-
more. And
That was
let's
before
be
Manning
quiet.
was
Let's be
signed.
quiet.
That was
You
before
two.
Manning came to Denver.
Cool. I know the
Honestly,
scientists.
I didn't
know
even hear
this.
it.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
shut the
'cause
fuck
we
up
keep
and listen
telling
to
you.
it. Shut up.
You
Sorry,
sons
excuse
of
my language.
bitches. You sons of bitches.
I believe you.
All right, look at the fucking screen, you assholes.
I'm listening. I just,
No,
you
don't
guys
listen.
all talked
Look,
over it.
look, don't listen. You
I'm,
look.
All right, I'm looking and listening. My
Sons of
undivided
bitches.
attention.
You hear this, brother?
My apologies.
I
for
put
the
whiskey
words
in my
I put
keyboard.
Did you?
I can hear it.
Do you
All
want
right,
water?
Collapse in
Go
some
on.
sort of shame or another.
Watch this.
And when it does,
You son of
the
a
people will
bitch.
charge vigorously back to the reason folks like you have been working so long to instill.
Predicted the Super
Turbo
Bowl.
is a mere flash in the course of human events. So keep your head high.
That was Robert
Nikitas
Kraft.
Sergeevich. That flash is nearly extinguished dead.
Dead.
So who's next?
We got a favorites to the show. I think you, guy, are really gonna enjoy this ones. We got the Bruce Wayne, the Bat.
Rico, I'm a big fan.
Look who Bruce Wayne the Bat is.
Look at
Oh,
that, Mitt
that's
Romney.
hilarious.
Mitt Romney and Putin.
Dog.
That's my
Nowhere to
part,
go
the
but
dog.
back to Nogales, where you climbed a pit you called your
Do you
mother's
have any water in
vagina.
that?
Anyhow, did you ever hear who won that Muhammad Ali
No, I
fight?
want for my whiskey.
I don't know nothing about that
can't do
Ali
anymore.
fight, but I'll tell you one thing,
Hold on.
Muhammad.
Wait
Look
till
at
that
Muhammad
Rick
Ali.
Santorum takes over and gets rid of the pornography.
Hey,
You a decent
Putin,
dog.
the dog.
You have nowhere to go. but
Batman?
back to Nogales, where you climbed a pit you called
Wait,
your
hold
mother's
on.
Vagina.
This was
Anyhow,
well written.
Did you ever hear who won that Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad Ali.
I don't know nothing
Hold
about
on,
that
well, look at
Ali
this.
fight, but I'll tell you one thing, Muhammad. That
Obama.
Viet Cong must never
That
Jane
man.
Fonda.
Never
Jane
mind
Fonda.
that, though.
Fonda.
I got 2 points to make to you, Bat.
Let's look at that.
Does that mobile make a
That's a
left-hand
yo-
turn?
yeah.
And number 2 for you, my great-grandmother Sue
My
played
great-grandma.
every penguin from
A penguin.
1953 to 2007. A lot
They
of
checked
people
out a
thought that
while
was
ago,
strange
brother.
when she did the taxi
didn't
show
check it out, I'm
and
listening.
married Arnold Schwarzenegger, her own identical
Turbo.
Honestly, I always thought this.
Hey, somebody
Holy
leave that
shit,
Nazi
I'm
puke
sorry.
Himmler on the line.
That was impressive.
Alonzo, you stinking wastrel. I don't know if we can do this
You moved
program no more
everything.
with the way that you're leaving these nasty puke on the telephone.
Look at the
Alonzo, you stinky rostral. I'm using that from now on.
Wastrel. Wastrel.
Wastrel?
I
Is
gotta
that-
get you a connection to my other YouTube channel, so we can do some other. Rico
Extra
stand-
Honestly,
Extra
I love everything you do, Chris. You have a way with words. I'm so excited
Chris.
to read this book. It comes in Wednesday.
Patrick,
I was supposed to get it Wednesday.
can you go ahead and
If we got
reproduce
here
the
Tuesday, it
time
would've been
that
better.
Christopher sat
I
there
know, but
with
it's
all
not
his
really.
email
You
edits?
guys are talking over each other, one at a time.
I'm asking you a question. These two are just talking to each
Yeah,
other.
but don't do it at the same
Hey,
time.
speak, boy.
Can I wear that?
You do it.
Yeah. What?
Just talk.
Mask.
Don't worry about that.
Can we go ahead and pull up? If you need help, I could do it. But on YouTube, we're going
Thank
to
you.
look up XTOPHER, Extrafer, and we're going to go ahead
That's not how
and.
that is.
Well, you
said
you
nothing
got
proper.
It better. It's your thing. But
You
I
wanna
want
look
to
at
see.
my brother's
I want to see
page?
the video where he's like, "Well, I reckon it's about time that you get acquainted with my pistol."
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
All right, well, let's look at it.
Well, it's X rest to for
R.
Give me that.
What is it? S.
T.
O.
No, you're right. O. P, F E.
I'm sorry.
O. R.
Yeah, that looks about right.
I don't know. You tell me.
XTOPHER.
There's no PH, you son of a bitch.
That's the
Hold on, let me look at something.
I like
You
the
guys-
fact
You guys are making me look like a bad boy on my show.
You're a bad producer.
Hey,
bro.
dude, like you know
That
what?
doesn't look as good as you on you because he
It's
looks
X-
more like a killer.
It's XREST.
XRES.
Fuck you. This doesn't look good on me. Fucking.
Oh, you
T.
son of a bitch. Don't distract me.
XREST. FOR.
I wish you gave me at the beginning of the podcast. Don't know the whole thing.
That?
It looks scary.
Well, they don't
Spook
care
them
about me
off,
on
yeah.
the Google.
I
don't
do.
look right.
I want to hear that one Get Fiddle tune of you where you just go ahead and say, "Hello, my name is Extrafer. Seem like might be depressed or whatnot, but I think it might be time that you come and go ahead
right.
and get acquainted.
This is
with
how
my
we're going to close this
pistol."
show.
Oh, no, wait.
motherfucker.
It's XREST24.
There you go. Yeah, seriously, you gotta type this
All
shit
right,
in.
X-
This is legit.
REST. Nothing. T.
U
U.
FOR. No wonder nobody loved me.
Hey, look
There
at my
I am on
brother's
Twitter. There's
the one-
Natalie Jones.
Is this what you want?
No.
Is this Twitter?
we're looking for the.
He's got
it
AIDS.
seems it'd be proper if you get better acquainted with my pistol.
No.
YouTube.
It still didn't work. It's YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one of the most fantastic videos I did ever come across in quite a long time, and it was a long time ago I came across it. You know how I know it was one of the best
me
ones?
off.
It's because you would see shit like this, this day and age.
No.
I don't look at
Because
this
people are
shit day and
scared?
age. I don't know. I don't look at none of it.
Look at me. Look at me go.
Oh, yeah. Good.
XREST.
What? No.
UFOR.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's my briar. Which one do you want to watch, you fucking sick fuck?
There's a bunch of them.
There's 300 views on that one. This one?
300 views? How we get 300 views?
No, my briar. This one.
I don't know which one.
Go with that one. Go with that one.
All right, you're gonna knock something over.
Hey, the following story is fictional. It doesn't.
Shut up.
You keep looking at my pistol, I will give you the opportunity to become better acquainted with it.
Yeah.
God, you guys are so
I like
young.
my women like I like my heroin. Cut with glass.
Oh, you've been using that a long time.
You've said that joke many times for me.
Now, this despicable
no, we're out.
motherfucker.
Oh, my bad.
Take his spoon that he
finished.
used to cook his jambalaya and fuck his own granddaughter with it. I said, sir,
You got plenty.
you do
No,
not
it's fine.
mind to wipe off that spoon before you give it to me to eat. I will give you an opportunity to become better acquainted with my pistol.
If you need a beer, though, I got it.
That sure is a beautiful picture you gave me.
You
I'll
son
have to
of a
draw
bitch.
mustache on it and hang it
You're
on
trash.
Kill your
my
mics.
space. I've been looking for something nice to spit on. April is such a sad worm. May. Now, that's a lady. In June.
I'm not.
That's a lady.
I don't feel offensive in this at all, but you remind me so much of the fucking Waco, Texas guy. What's his name? Right there in that photo.
David
Fucking-
Koresh.
There you go. You look like David Koresh in that, dude. I can't believe you're sober there. You look so.
This is what's going on in the room next to me, and I didn't know it.
It's
What's
called
that?
a cob. The female swan is called a pin. Together, they can feed a family of 9. With the infant mortality rate in the South, there's really no need to buy baby clothing that lasts.
It's a great point.
And beautiful Lord Jesus say that what you do to the least among us, you do unto me. And I just want you guys to know that I'm a lowly pig. So if you would have given me a blow gibber, I'd appreciate it.
Blow gibber point made me think of David Koresh even more.
Oh, those days.
Gives him, you kind of look like him.
He had a lot of time on his
That's
hands.
me.
I should have been making videos. Don't you got many of them?
Oh, there's thousands. We'll have to make a segment.
We should. That's a good segment.
Chris Dyer's sad sober day.
I look at my sober
I
days.
love
too.
it.
You know, I looked better, but nothing else was good.
You know, I'd look at my sober days, but those were like 13.
Yeah, we got your picture on here.
I wasn't sober for that even.
I kind of want to do our old intro for our outro.
Oh, if you could do that, if you have it, I would love that.
Yeah, you would too. Seriously,
I love
even
the
dreamt
I
about
honestly,
this shit.
I
Yeah.
love the new
Son
intro.
of a
Don't get me
bitch.
wrong.
Wait,
If that's
Yeah,
the
but-
case,
yes.
do you guys say you got plugs?
Uh,
Hold on.
I don't really have plugs. I'm not a successful
you
person,
son of a
but
bitch.
Harmonator2262 on Instagram, Harmonator2262 on fucking Twitter, and just Matthew Clow on fucking Facebook. Look me up.
Killing a bunch of goddamn babies.
I'll
at the
accept
Bonnie
anything.
Brae
I don't
Tavern.
give a fuck.
You ruined everything. Look at my brother.
Killing a bunch of babies at the Bonnie Brae Tavern, going to put them on some bread, and then you all, well, but I mean, also we're going to tear it down, and then it's just going to be a hat.
SOFABAB.com. What do we got? Oh, I got to hit Son of a Bitch and Bastard show. What show is this?
12.
Episode 12.
I do so many shows a week, I don't even know.
Who are you?
Me?
The robot.
All right, fuck you guys.
Who you talking about? Me? I love the old. I think we should always end with this, personally.
We gotta go with the real depressed one.
I think we should have all this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
You just tuned in to a special edition that was only fictional. It did not depict any actual person or event.
Viewer discretion.
Viewer discretion. Audios was advised.
It's advised.